Happy birthday to us.
We should have hats and cake. We are so not ready. It is literally our 4th birthday at this moment.
Okay, so
what the heck?
I didn't forget, but I knew it was February, and Tracie said this morning, I think it was February 4th. She checked. It's today.
Today's the actual day. The universe has come together. We're doing it again. It is our birthday for real today. So that's...
We're 4.
Can't you tell?
We are 4.
4. What are your reflections? Do you have any thoughts on the last 4 years? Because this seems like old hat to us now. You come over, we talk about our stuff, and we have knit-alongs, but was not our life, and it wasn't even close to that.
Well, I think the whole theme of us was there was no plan.
Totally. It still is.
We didn't have a plan on... We didn't really even talk about what we would like our podcast to look like.
No. It was like, can we do this? Should we do this? Would anybody
We totally
watch?
Can do this.
Would anybody watch this?
Yeah.
I remember I used to sort of feel like throwing up every time we uploaded a video because we knew we were the way we are. And at the time, it was pretty, like, people would apologize for crinkling bags and stuff. And I was like,
we're very
it's just a bag, people. Get over yourself.
I kept thinking when people said that, why do people, having said that, people have issues with
I guess.
sounds.
You're right.
You're a bitch. That SSMR thing,
okay,
right?
But that, we did not know about that then.
Right,
so,
okay.
Anyway.
We get a pass.
Anyway, I just felt that I was not quite as polite. And I'm just so grateful that people found us that allow us to be who we are.
Yeah. That
we can be ourselves and really just have such a blast. And we wouldn't even have this birthday if people weren't watching us.
God. Yeah, I agree. Because,
right?
I mean, we couldn't be more ourselves. I'm so grateful people don't turn off when I talk about my vagina.
That's true.
And I'm most grateful about the community that has embraced us and the people we've met. Really.
1,000%.
Yeah.
I would miss this. I would never even think of not doing it.
Right.
And if for some reason...
I shit the bed and said something.
I would miss it so much.
Unsubscribe.
The community, and it's just a huge part of our lives.
I love it.
And my life every single day.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
So thank you to everybody that watches, because I know there's people out there that have been there since day one.
Do you think they're going to want to send gifts?
And they're... So... It's true. I mean, honestly,
I'll put Tracie's address in the description.
We should have a party. We should have had some kind of party. I don't know.
Yeah. We are coming up. It's going to be in the month of February. Our special.
We are going to celebrate
birthday kit.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a little closer to the end of the month. Still in our birthday month.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
And so that's a fun way to celebrate.
Yeah, we're celebrating by letting you buy stuff from us. But we're letting you buy a birthday gift for yourself.
It is. It is. It is. Because we've, put something together that we love and we think reflects us so much.
We do love it.
And that's how it's sort of reflecting our birthday. You're such a whack job.
So, okay, guess what's coming today?
Coming?
My new oven.
Jodi. Gigantic big deal.
Do you don't realize...
So you haven't been using your oven?
I have a dual fuel. I have a gas top, and it's an electric double oven on the bottom.
Okay.
The motherboard went, long story short, it couldn't be fixed.
Did we talk about this?
No.
Jodi just about burnt her house down.
Well, there was a lot of sparks. I'm not sure if it was actual fire.
It was...
So the motherboard on the electric portion of the digital portion on my bottom oven went. Yeah. So this guy came, and it's true because I ended up phoning this motherboard's not made anymore. It's a Frigidaire product, and he couldn't fix it. So he rewired it to have a knob. I said, cool. If I don't have to spend thousands of dollars for a new stove, just do me a knob. I don't care if I have to dial it instead of, digitally.
Digital, yes. That sounds like in theory it should be perfect.
Right, but every time I turned it on after he left, it would smell funny. Just a little off.
Like burning plastic? Burning something?
Yes. Hindsight, it was smoldering
plastic.
Let's
turn it up higher. to see what happens.
Well, actually, the first time he did it, and he had to come back the next day because I would turn it on and self-clean. It would shoot up to the self-clean temperature.
Yeah, super dangerous.
So he came back and he fixed that. But the smoke, it never sat right. This was the middle of December. And so a month and a half later, I had it on 350, which you had to dial it just below 300 to get 350. Anyway, it was a whole thing.
Sorry. Bad,
All of a sudden,
bad.
there was a quick 1 second power surge and sparks came out from beside the oven, and that was it. So
that was your limit.
It had probably been like heating and warming through. That was the smell of the wires.
Right. Super dangerous.
Yeah. So I went and bought a new stove. It's coming today.
That's a big deal. I had firefighters at my house this week.
What happened?
I was making appetizers for Super Bowl. And I thought to myself, well, these chicken wings, you're supposed to bake them and then flip them to get them crispy on both sides. But I thought, who wants to flip them? I was feeling super lazy. So I put them on.
No, that's a suggestion.
Perforated pan.
Yes.
I don't have to flip them then. The air is coming from the bottom and the top, and they're going to be so crispy and delicious. Well, they dripped. Apparently, fatty fried chicken wings.
Yes.
They dripped to the bottom of the stove. And then there's the oil, the elements underneath the bottom. So it's smoking. So I've got the big vent fan on. The dog's terrified of the vent. She's hiding in the basement.
Like chaos.
It's just like crazy. And the next thing I know, my fire alarm wired to our security system goes off. Never heard it before. You will never sleep through that. It was like
so loud?
Painful to your ears loud.
Really?
But I put in my code, turned it off. No big deal. Next thing I know, the lady's phoning and says, I've dispatched the fire department.
You're like, don't do that.
Well, what's the point of having a code to turn it off?
Right.
Yes, so the fire department came. And then we had chicken wings and watched the Super Bowl.
I've got a tip.
Okay.
For you.
Okay.
So I, too, don't like to come halfway through cooking to flip it. Okay. So I put a piece of parchment on a cookie sheet. I put my cooling rack.
Yes, I should have done that.
And then it drips onto the parchment.
I should have done that. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I have all the stuff. I just didn't do it that way.
Little sad news. Kirk Douglas died. 103 years old.
It is sad.
But
he's lived an amazing life. I bet you anything, he was ready.
Yes. At 100.
But it is sad for sure. I'm sure his family.
Legend.
Yes.
Yes.
Big deal in Hollywood movies. It is sad news. That's very sad.
But you're right. You kind of think, boy, what a life.
How old was he?
103.
I would be ready to go.
Yes.
103.
Because your body just doesn't keep up, right? Like
what a great life.
Right.
Yeah.
There was something else I wanted to. I sign up for CNN's top 5 things of the day. I get it emailed every day. So
in the morning?
Yeah. So like somewhere around 4:00 in the morning, I'll get a little email from CNN, just the top, bullet points of the day. Scientists are now using human skin. That's not going in a bad direction. Human skin, and they're weaving, knitting, and even crocheting it to use in closing wounds inside. They're weaving skin
because it would strengthen something.
Well, instead of using synthetically made,
so making layers of your natural
layers, and they can use it inside to repair put a patch on organs. And there was this picture that CNN had, and it showed the crocheted, the knitted skin. Tracie, it was very interesting.
Yeah, super
because we know the fabric it makes so strong,
yeah.
And weaved, and then there was braided, and there was woven skin.
That is crazy crossover between the medical world and the fiber community.
Don't ask me to knit a sample.
Right.
I just thought that was really interesting.
It was crafty and medically inspiring.
Right. What else? There was just a few, it's fun to talk about, there's so much in politics. I don't want to talk politics, but sometimes there's really fun.
It's exhausting and depressing. Yeah, there are some fun things like that pop up.
Yeah, Kirk Douglas. Oh, God, he was good looking. Can you imagine the stories
he was a big heartthrob.
Yeah. I took my
car. And he was in gigantic blockbuster movies of the time.
Can you
like
imagine?
Spartacus, and I'm pretty sure that was him.
Okay, the Rolling Stones are headed back to tour. Speaking of ancient. I mean,
I've seen them live.
We love them to death.
Awesome.
My car was stolen that night. I have PTSD when I see it.
That was crazy. Yeah, we went to a stadium.
Was that not an amazing concert?
It was great. It was great. But yeah, I sometimes wonder. You know, when they were at the height of their career, though, they weren't making the kind of money that they can make now. And they've still got fans everywhere. But
yeah,
it must kill them as old men to tour.
Okay, Shakira and J-Lo.
Yeah.
Halftime kicked it.
Right? These Latina ladies just lit it up. And I just kept like pointing at the string and saying to my husband, she's 50. Oh my God, we're the same age.
God, they were amazing.
It's all I watch of the Super Bowl.
Me too.
I mean, I sit there and do my thing, but it's really the only thing I watch.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. And then Demi Lovato sang the national anthem.
Voice.
So all these women were the entertainment
value.
That? Yeah, I loved it.
And they were the first Latina women to perform.
And I feel like the big Latina community in Miami, right? Like I feel like it was the perfect choice.
I said this to you at work. I feel like Gloria Estefan should have done it.
Oh, there's
not done it, but should have been part of it.
That would have been amazing to see her too, because she's
when you think about a Latina singer,
yeah,
she pops it, but she's Miami.
Yeah, totally.
Welcome to Miami. Anyway,
you're totally right.
My car needed repair this week.
Jeez, Louise, Jodi.
$2,000 later.
Would you like a chocolate?
Yes, I do. Would make
me feel better. We had the cutest sweet treat pop up in our mailbox. I think this lady won a prize from us.
Is that how she got our address?
I think so.
Oh, that's so cute.
So she's sent amazing local goodies from herself.
Let's consider this a birthday gift.
So I feel like this is our celebration. Look at these.
What if I don't like these? What?
Handmade caramel.
Okay, that's what I want.
All of this stuff. I know, I already ate one. They're truffles. It was a fantastic.
What if I don't like the middle?
Well, then you just put it back. I don't care.
Oh, that's going to be obnoxious. I can't eat that on air.
Okay, this one looks really good.
But this one I can. Mine's dark and dark.
It's so good.
Carly, I love it.
Sweet Lake of the Woods is the company.
Is she in Michigan? No, where is she, you said?
Well, no, Kenora, Ontario.
Okay.
Canadian. And the art on the card that she sent is also a local artist.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
It was super, super sweet, and it was very unexpected, and I just thought that I would share it. But then today, with it being our birthday, it's like it's all coming together.
Do you know, like, this girl, it almost brings tears to my eyes. This girl thought to go out and spend her money to send us a gift. Truly, like, for
100%. That's how I feel every time somebody sends things our way. We will sample the caramels as soon as we're not on a microphone and obnoxiously.
Look how dark they are. I won't be able to talk.
Yeah.
Which I've eaten caramels on camera before, and I've seen myself back, and it wasn't a good look.
Anyway, Carly is a sweetheart, so thank you for the treats. And I love that it's all Canadian. She says, I hope you and your family had a lovely holiday.
It was crappy. Thank you for asking. No,
this makes it way better.
Yeah. Chocolate makes everything better.
Doesn't it?
Yes.
Okay, that's a nice pick-me-up first thing in the morning.
Thank you. I knew that. Oh,
should we talk some knitting?
If we have to.
Because, you know, these people are here for that.
Tracie's going for a haircut today.
I could keep the Lego clip-on hair. I have so much hair at the moment, it's not even funny.
Should we talk about the sweaters we're wearing right off the top?
Let's do that, because people always want to know what we're wearing.
Let's
go first.
No. Everyone's looking at you.
Yeah, because mine's an FO.
Okay. Mine you guys have seen before. It is the throwback sweater by Andrea Mowry. It is a pattern for a pullover, but I steeked it.
I know.
And it just, don't look inside, because it just about felt. Remember, this was the sweater I didn't read up on how to do a color work steek?
No, it's just like, let's just cut my knitting. Everybody says you can cut your knitting. I'm just going to cut the knitting.
Oh, you guys. Her pattern was just beautifully written, and I just remember thinking, I love it. so much.
Yeah.
You know, I barely wear it because it was tucked on my shelf.
So it's a super popular pattern. Many people have knit this.
Yes.
But it was a little bit different because it was asking you to do color work on the right side and the wrong side.
Yes, because you were...
So it's knit flat like a cardigan, but your color work, she wanted you to do color work on the right side.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Right?
I was thinking it was not a pullover. It was an actual
it's
cardigan.
It's a cardigan pattern, but she wanted you to do your color work.
Yes.
So you have your floats on the back on the right side, and then on the other side, you've got your floats in front of you. So
hell no.
Right?
Yeah.
But also steeking's intimidating. So you kind of have to pick between the two. And lots of people have knit it the way it's written, flat. But I think
most people knit it because it was a beautifully written pattern.
I like knitting color work better than purling color work.
I've never tried it.
So I don't remember what I've done. And it was probably something very small.
Yeah.
That's how I knew I didn't like it. But I love that you did the steek. And I think a lot of people have done that now. It looks amazing on you, Jodi.
I love it so much. Barrett Wool Company. Everything was Barrett Wool Company.
Everything was Barrett Wool.
Yes.
Okay, how much do you love the yarn?
Oh, the yarn was just a joy to work with. You guys, the softness of this yarn.
And it's true, right? Like it's non-superwash, 100% wool. And I know some people get thinking, oh, that's going to be scratchy. That's going to be...
It's next to skin soft.
And then you've washed it and it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful yarn.
It's snugger than when I first wore it.
No, it looks really good on you, Jodi. It fits
because I was
perfect.
stretching the shit out of it this morning.
Well, that worked. It fits perfectly.
Anyway, I love it so
much. It
looks
really, really good on you. And the gray is just awesome.
Yeah, I should wear it more often.
Yeah, you should.
I should. I love it. Okay.
You should.
Thank you.
What
about you?
I'm wearing the
Whatevs. I never had it last podcast.
It was this big last time.
Oh, yes.
Remember? It was like I had just started like the first row of lace. But Tin Can Knits, I don't know what they did here. It's some kind of magical pattern. It knits up like the wind.
I did not realize it was 6mm needles.
Yes. So it's fingering weight plus mohair or DK, and I knit it on 6mm needles.
God, I love that fabric.
Jodi.
It's loose. It's a beautiful fabric.
So even though it is merino and mohair, and yes, that's warm, I feel like it's not as warm as some people might think. Yeah, because of the loose gauge, right? But I love it.
Tell us about, you did a few little things different.
I did a couple of modifications, hardly anything. I added a couple of short rows at the back to bring up the back.
Yeah.
That was one thing that wasn't in the pattern.
Right.
You don't need it. From knitting other sweaters, I've really liked that. So I did that. I didn't do ribbing. They have a very tiny bit of ribbing as their edge. I did stockinette instead, and then a round of purl.
Okay.
And then I just did that bind off that's
super stretchy.
Well, whatever it is in a shawl where you're knitting two together through the back loop. I think they call it a Russian bind off, and it is stretchy-er, but
it's beautiful.
To be honest, it really doesn't stretch. It's not going to stretch out.
No, but I do love the edge that it makes.
It makes a really nice edge. I was actually thinking I-cord bind off. But then I thought if I didn't like the I-cord, picking out mohair in an I-cord is not going to be fun. So I tried this first, and then I was going to go to I-cord if I didn't like this, but I really like this.
I like this because it's delicate, and it goes with kind of the sweater aesthetic.
It just gives the edge.
Yeah.
Right? Like there's nothing else but the lace on the sweater, and I love the way it looks.
So you did a 3/4 sleeve like the pattern.
I did a 3/4 sleeve like the pattern because I was worried I was going to run out of yarn.
Okay.
I had 2 skeins of mohair and 3 skeins of fingering weight yarn. And I thought to myself, I need an extra skein of mohair. Like I'm texting, this is Wool Baron yarn, and I'm texting Louise saying, I'm going to run out of mohair. She's like, I don't think you will. She said, but I'll put one aside, and if you need it, I'll send it. And I was like, okay. So I knit and split for the sleeves.
Yeah.
And then I went back and finished my sleeves and finished my collar. And then I thought, great, I'll just knit and see how far I can get on the body.
Yeah.
And I knit and knit and knit, and I had tons. I actually have my leftovers. Did I bring them? I had lots. I had like 22 grams of the sock yarn and 12 grams of mohair, which is a lot. Maybe 100 meters or something like that.
So you used almost 3 skeins of fingering.
2 skeins only. Short of 2 skeins.
You didn't go into the third skein?
No, I did not go into the third skein. And I am no petite.
You're tiny. 2 skeins, whatever. 2 skeins for a full sweater.
That's what blows my mind. that I would normally knit an extra large. I knit a large, but the measurement of their large matched what I normally knit.
Okay, because it's
they just call it a large in their pattern, right? So that measurement is what I normally knit. So I knit that size. I never in a million years, I would have bet money that you could not do it in 2 skeins of yarn for my size.
Right.
So that was kind of a game changer. And so when I finished it, I thought to myself, I want to knit another one because I've got
So you could stash bust.
You totally could stash bust. I have about
we all
mentally
have 2
planned
skeins.
6 more love notes because of things I've got in my stash. You know those half skeins that you gave me that was a fade? 4 half skeins?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yes. So there's just a million ways to do it. It's a really well-written pattern.
Would you do your next one without lace just to mix it up?
I hope Tin Can Knits, this is my very selfish wish, that they do another like this. I love that I have a sweater with the lace, but I don't know that I want a bunch of sweaters with the lace.
Right.
Right? So I would love one with maybe a different type of patterning. Anything. Cables, texture, stockinette, whatever. But I don't think just substituting stockinette is going to give you the same circumference, is it? I should try it. I love the shade.
Well, because you're really not knitting a ton.
No.
Right? Because you start more like here, don't you? And then knit up later.
Yeah, so you cast on about here.
Yeah. So if you knit like 6 inches, that's just stockinette and try it on and see how it feels.
I guess I could measure from here to here. I'm just worried about it not being wide enough. You know, the lace, but I guess it would be.
I'm thinking it would be.
I think I should try it. I love it. Okay, let me stand up a little bit.
That's why, because you love the shape so much. That's why when I think I want to knit another Super Summer Simple, it's just you put it on, it's like...
Yeah. So I have sort of a long tank toppy thing on right now, but
it's so beautiful.
It's a bit of positive ease.
It's just what you like.
Maybe 6 inches.
Yeah.
But not like 10 inches or whatever that the pattern says or suggests. So you just have to know yourself what you like your sweaters to fit like.
Yeah.
And I know we're super critical of our own work. I would do everything exactly like I would do this 100% the same.
Really?
I love the fit. I love the pattern. I love the yarn. I love everything about it. And so
the color
is just ridiculous. Here's my leftover. So this yarn.
Now you could knit socks in it or something.
Well, this is Louise. The base she dyes is her 17 micron 100% superwash merino.
Yes.
Feels like cashmere.
Yes, it does really.
So it's not sock yarn. She calls it EBS, everything but socks.
Okay.
Because it is, but it is.
That's fun.
It's superwash though, which means there is an element of like nylon when they superwash it, right? So you could try it. But I love it. So the Wool Baron, she makes amazing yarn. Fell in love with this color the second I saw it. But I would like a speckled one, and I'd like a DK one.
I think you should do a crazy speckled one.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah.
And I love the mohair, but I don't want them all with mohair because then you can't wear them all year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
It works for our winter, though.
Linen.
I think it would be amazing in a linen.
Yeah. For summer.
So I feel like that's really the sign of this successful pattern. There's so many people that are knitting it again and again and again.
There's a lot of love notes in the world.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. So if you're looking for a quick sweater, a gift sweater, you want to knit someone a gift, you can knit two skeins of yarn is less than lots of shawls.
Yes. Yes.
Jodi, I only had 2 days where I knit the whole day on this thing and then a couple of evenings.
Maybe I have to get on the love note train.
Well,
a little late. The train has left the station.
Well, I'm so late to the party.
Yeah.
And the reason I wanted to knit it is because we saw them so many at Knit City.
Right.
I thought I would like it, but then I saw them all walking around and I was like, oh yeah, I really like it.
Yeah.
I was hesitant about the lace. Right? I'm not a lace across the chest person.
Did your nipples poke out?
They did, and so I had to put on a shirt.
It's beautiful.
It's nice.
It's the pattern and the yarn. It's just beautiful.
I like it. I should make another one this weekend.
Yes,
Wear it on Monday.
Yes, you should.
Do you have anything finished today?
No. Do you have anything more finished?
Yes, I do.
Show me.
Okay, just give me half a second. Talk to our friends about something.
Okay, so... Oh my gosh. This bitch. Sound the horns, people. So,
Oh, my
what am I
God.
going to say? I'm verklempt for words. Are your kids gone?
Georgia's in her room. Jackson's working. Jeff's working.
Oh, okay. Georgia! Is she a late sleeper?
Get us some snacks. Oh, no, she's not a late sleeper. She'll be...
You guys, I feel like there should be a spotlight. I feel like there should be some sort of, like, marching band.
I just finished 2 sweaters.
Oh, my God. This bitch.
Let's breathe a sigh of relief. It's off the needles. What?
Floozy. We need to call her by her name. Floozy. Like, this will be... Oh. What were you thinking?
So Well, I was just thinking I had very little left to do,
How much
right?
do you love it?
You know what? I do. I love it, but it's not like I would say, like my love note, oh, I love it. I would do it all the same again. The neckline for me is very open.
I think it's beautiful.
It's a slouchy cardigan. I was hoping for it to fit better at the neckline, and it is voluminous a little bit.
Right.
Like there's more fabric in here than I would like.
Right.
But Jodi, like, it fits. Like, I can button it the whole thing.
Well, that's the point.
That's crazy. Well, did you ever? I guess I don't know. And these buttons, see these buttons I put on? I got these at Stitches West last year. This is the Woolly Moss Roots Company.
They're beautiful.
Susan B. Anderson often has them in her kits, and I'd never heard of them before. It's a family that they do hand-carved buttons.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
so that's what these are, and all of this yarn on the sweater is Barrett Wool Company home fingering, and I love it. I will wear this a lot.
Okay.
When I stand in front of a mirror, I'm super nitpicky about this part of it, but it feels amazing.
Okay, but that's the way I like my sweaters with positive
and
ease.
it's just kind of the right
Oh my God,
length. I do love it. Super happy that it's done. Anyway, that's it for me. That's it.
I love the neckline, actually.
You love it?
Yeah. I mean, it looks really cute with the t-shirt. Do you wish you would have kept knitting and made it higher up?
No, it's a top down.
Oh, what about doing...
Top down, and then you pick up your button band. Like, if I hadn't picked up my button band yet, and I tried this on and known it was going to be so big,
yeah,
I could have picked up around here
and
did a decrease, and then more ribbing.
Yeah.
I don't think that I would... But it does seem to me like I would like it a little bit less open.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
But you would always wear it with a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Right?
I would.
I love it.
I just feel like it looks kind of like... Anyway, I like it. It feels amazing. The yarn is super soft. I did...
this red.
Tubular bind off. On everything, yeah, because I just love the little edge, even on the button band and stuff. I love the way it...
I have to say, I got to do that.
Yeah. You know, you love Kitchener. It's no big deal.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, and
love
it really,
love it.
I mean, it's not that many stitches to do that on, but it gives you that nice little edging.
Wow.
So
Oh, that's such a long time.
I love it.
Oh my God, we're gonna have to talk about another different one of your projects. You've got all your sweaters off the needle?
Yeah.
No.
Well, no, because I put 2 new ones on the needles. So that's it for me for FOs. I have not...
See, for me, casting on 2 sweaters would be a bit of a anxiety for me.
Would?
But like, I would be thinking, why would I do 2? But then I think, well, that would be fun to have 2 different kind of projects on the needles.
Yeah. One is it's going to be way faster than the other. One's on a bigger needle.
Are you knitting another love note?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
But I love them both. And to me, they both feed like different things that I love about knitting. Right. So that's why. I'm having another chocolate.
Go for it.
I'm going for the pink one, even though I'm a little bit worried there's a cherry in here. And
mine had pink and it was dark chocolate only.
I might gag. It's okay.
You can spit it out.
No cherry.
Does it taste like cherry?
Raspberry.
Oh, I don't like that.
It's okay.
Yeah?
The first one was better. It was nice chocolate, though.
They're beautiful. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, Jodi, what are you knitting?
I'm knitting the sugar plum hat.
Oh, I love that pattern.
I meant to bring the pattern to show you guys, but
I can
okay,
pull it up on
pull it
Insta
up
for you.
I am using, these two were leftovers from my other sweater I was knitting. The other Knitterella sweater, which was Party of 5.
Yes.
And then
this
I had
black?
this.
I was going to say
no,
that. Oh.
The black I had added. I had it.
I love the black. Don't you love the pop of black?
Love. Love.
It's so pretty.
And this is actually a pattern that recommends 4 colors. But for some reason, I just wanted 3.
Sure.
So I cast on with this beautiful, this is all Plucky Knitter in her snug worsted, leftovers, right? I can't tell you how much fun it is to knit. Because I love color work.
Don't you love chevrons?
Yes.
I love color work too, Jodi.
I love color work. It's so funny how our knitting in 4 years has evolved.
I was just thinking yesterday, we would chat with Hohi and she goes, well, when you decide you want to knit a sweater, I'll send you a pattern.
Yes.
And that now all I want to do is knit sweaters.
Right.
Isn't that funny?
What was she going to post today about? Did she post?
I don't know. We have to keep our eyes on her Instagram.
Right.
Okay, here's the sugar plum hat.
And
so, stop it.
See the white that's around here that goes around the pink?
Yeah.
I have that here too. You just can't see there's the cream
through the blue.
Yeah, you can
see it.
Not quite as distinct, but I love it so much.
No, I love it, Jodi. Actually, I mean, now I can sort of say too, when Plucky put out their sugar plum kits.
That's a good segue.
It is. So we can sort of combine things we bought at the same time. So Plucky did kits in the same yarn that Jill used, which is the Oxford base. Or no, sorry, Scholar 2.0.
It's a worsted, plied. Look at the beautiful ply on that, you guys.
And it's 75% wool, 25% cashmere, or 75% merino. But these are the kits they put together. So anyway, you can do, there were nice little half skeins for color work. Whatever you want to make the hat, you want to make a sweater. The yarn is ridiculous. I love this yarn. I knit my husband's Christmas hat in
Did you?
Scholar. It is such a beautiful fabric. So I love that you're knitting a sugar plum hat in this squishy soft. Because that yarn, that snug worsted is amazing.
So that's just been so fun. It's actually, and I'm not powering through it. I'm just slowly kind of just
Jodi, that's going to look so good on you. Do you ever feel like you want to start knitting for other people? Like, I seem to be, a sweater used to be something like climbing a mountain to me. Mm-hmm. Like, when am I going to finish it? It's going to be this big.
Yeah.
I feel like now I can power through some types of sweaters, like a worsted weight or whatever. And then I think I want to make some for family members this year.
Yeah. I'm not that nice. My husband wanted a sweater. He's like double XL.
He did? Men's. But you know what, Jode? It doesn't have to be ready. It doesn't have to be ready till next winter.
And it can be worsted. It could be like a jackety kind of cardigan.
I would never do anything less than worsted for my husband because I'm not that nice.
Yeah, I'm nice, but not that nice.
But Georgia would love like a super simple summer sweater, and I have yarn for it.
Right, but then you'll think, oh, I like this too much to give it away.
No, I don't think I will.
That's funny.
But anyway, I think I want to do that because I'm going to get rid of all my commercial sweaters. I'm going to donate them all in my closet.
Really?
Yeah. I never wear them.
Yeah.
I never wear them anymore.
Good idea.
Love being able to go in my closet and pull out a sweater every day.
I love this. What do you think about a super simple summer sweater with these stripes? But half the size of the stripe, so it's like way more. I don't have enough. I would have to get.
Do you want me to give you this? Because then you'll have doubles.
No, that's okay.
And that would be 4 colors. You would have whole skeins for. Actually, this is the same. Is that? No, that's not the same.
I would just get maybe I don't know.
But in answer to your question, I think it's awesome.
With half, so
yes.
7 stripes was my body of the sweater,
yes.
So 14.
Jodi, I think I have some of this. If you is that twill? No.
I'm hoping to get another kit, and I think they have them.
Even just a skein of one of those colors.
Because I can put it between.
One, yeah.
They'll have it online for sure.
Yes, yay. I would love to knit another super simple summer sweater.
Yeah, so that's...
Jodi, I love your hat.
Okay.
And I love this pattern, and I
love
the yarn. And of course, Jill's got her sugar plum sweater. on the go.
Yes.
I feel like that's coming very soon.
Very, very soon.
So I might do the sweater with my hat kits.
Right.
I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but the colors are stunning, and I love the yarn. Look at that. What is that color? Beats me.
It's beautiful. Oh my gosh. So beautiful.
Oh. I have pale blue Barrett wool in a worsted weight.
That would
all
be
of these
beautiful.
colors would be so nice against that.
So
See, all I
nice.
want to do is just nothing but knit sweaters.
What else have we got?
Okay, you want to see the sweaters that I'm knitting now?
Yeah.
Okay,
I do.
I have 2 in my Mrs. Brown's bag. Jodi, I love it. And I love this pull.
Thank you. I sourced a lot
Love
of rope.
it. Love it, love it, love it. Because they're not all the same, right? This one I love very much.
That's what I've gone to.
This is the jazz fabric, which I was thinking about a jazz love note as well.
Oh, you probably have the yarn.
I do.
For it too.
I do, because it was my first fingering weight sweater quantity I ever bought at our first Knit City.
I never knit it.
Yeah, I still have it. I think about doing it all the time. I just haven't. I feel like the love note is probably perfect for it. So I'm knitting. Oh my God, I did not bring the pattern.
What's the matter with you?
Who does
You're
that?
a rookie.
Rookie. Can you look up Espace Tricot's new one called Paloma? Which is very similar in shape and style to the Turtle Dove that I love, but it's a totally different yarn combination, and it's got this amazing twisted rib. So I've just started this beautiful, soft, yes.
Let me just turn it down a touch more.
That's it. That's it. So it's the same shape, but it's got that twisted rib that goes right from the neckline all the way down to your cuff. Yeah. It's just such an elegant detail. It's very, it's understated. It's classic. It's modern. I love it. And the yarn I'm using also came from Espace Tricot.
That's a better picture.
It's fingering weight plus mohair, so I'm in a zone with fingering weight plus mohair.
The color's amazing.
And this is the Mondim sock yarn. I've just wound it into a cake. Shoot, I'm so bad. I meant to bring a whole skein. It's a very pale tan color.
But it leans pink.
It is really warm. It's warm. I've decided I'm calling it latte. This is my latte sweater.
Is that what color this is?
No, hers is a pink. She used the La Bien-Aimée dyed Mondim. This is the regular Mondim line.
Okay.
But this is the Issayer mohair, which I'd never used before.
Oh, it's light as a cloud.
It's very nice. And it's slightly lighter in color. So I'm getting this kind of heathered look.
Oh, excuse me.
This is a
I love the heather
swatch. It's like the tiniest, doesn't even count. I knew I would be close with this swatch. But it just gave me an idea of what the fabric would look like and where my stitch count was. So it's 21 stitch count. So you can use DK, you can use sport, you can use whatever you want. But this Mondim and mohair is love. I love it.
Oh, I love it. And are you enjoying knitting it?
I love knitting it. I love it. It's just a raglan style.
Love.
It's a raglan style.
Love.
So I'm in the middle of my increases right now. And this pattern did have short rows across the back. And let me tell you, for some reason my brain goes straight to wrap and turn short rows because they're the first ones I ever learned.
I don't do those anymore.
They're the worst. Hands
German
down.
short rows is...
She's got German short rows in this as a suggestion in this pattern. Yeah. And I thought to myself, oh my gosh, I forgot all about those. I haven't used those forever. And so...
They're almost invisible.
It's ridiculous that we go to wrap and turn. Like, do I do my yarn this way or that way? And then you pick it up, and they don't look nice if you've screwed it up.
Right.
And to be honest with you, my short rows on the back of my love note could be better on the purl side. Like, I did have to put a duplicate stitch in one of them because it was like, there's kind of a gap there. I think I screwed that up. But it's almost impossible to screw up German short rows.
You guys, if you haven't tried German short rows, YouTube a video or Google it. There'll be a video linked somewhere.
I really like purl Sohos.
Right.
Lots of times when I go to YouTube and I sort of type in a technique, I don't want the one that's 15 minutes long or 8 minutes long. If there's one that's 4 minutes long, I feel like they get right to it.
Very Pink Knits.
Very Pink Knits is awesome.
It's to the point. It's wham bam, and I'm out.
Yeah, right?
I'm going to hit it, and I'm out.
Get in, get out, done.
But she's also one that will tell you in 4 minutes or less the technique.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So that, I love Very Pink Knits, and I really love Purl Sohos.
I do. I've used Purl Sohos. They've got great tutorials.
They do. But I tell you how much I love the Mondim yarn. I love that it's this natural wool, and it's super affordable when you buy the one that's just their regular Mondim. I love that. It's super affordable.
Because for me by doing an XL, sometimes if the ease is small, I'll do a double XL. I need a substantial amount of yarn.
Yeah. So, I mean, mohairs, when you add the mohair, it's not as affordable. But you know what? This is a sweater that's going to last a long time.
Well, and if it's any indication with shape and pattern, to our turtle dove, you guys.
Right. I love the turtle dove so much I can't even. You could also, if you're not a mohair person, double strand this Mondim.
I would not do mohair for myself.
Right. So I
would do a DK sweater.
Right. So you could just double strand this, or you could even strand 2 colors and make it a heather, like a marled version. So when the pattern is like simple like this, I feel like they give you so many options
to customize
if you'd like. Yeah. I think it's beautiful the way it is, and I'm so excited to knit it. I'm thinking the weather is going to warm up. By the time I'm done this, I won't be able to wear it much.
I don't know, Trace.
So I'm wondering, should I keep powering through this?
Puxatawny Phil is telling us early spring.
Okay. Well, I'll just kind of go with it and see what happens, because I love knitting it. I think the color's beautiful. It's very similar to the dark cloud I knit, Hohi's dark cloud.
The fabric?
No, the color.
Yes.
The oatmeal-y color.
Yes.
And I really love it.
You wear that a lot.
I know it's kind of boring looking, but to me, it just goes with everything, and I think
it's boring, because you can add pops of color, add your shiny jewelry, add pops of black. Go crazy with the gray.
I might even just put it, but with jeans, with sort of my base wardrobe, it's going to fit in really, really nicely. So I love it.
Oh my God, I love it too.
I know, right? So this weekend, lots of sweater knitting happening.
This will be done.
And go to Espace Tricot and check out their yarns, because they have amazing things. Okay, Jodi. I can't even with this sweater. This blew my mind. Yes!
Right?
Yes!
So these were my minis. They're Tanis Fiber Arts. So we met I bought these in person. She was at Knit City, Vancouver, and we were super excited. She has a blanket kit. You know her motif, Tanis Fiber Arts, beautiful motif in a baby blanket.
Yeah.
And then you're supposed to also get in the kit the cream colored yarn to go with it.
It's a beautiful kit.
She sold me the DK minis on their own because she had them packaged on their own, and I said, I want this. Anyway, I don't know that she always sells these.
But there's lots of people that have DK half skeins. That Color Adventures yarn, Sea Turtle Fiber Arts has them. Lots of people.
What I did
I
here...
love Tanis's colors, though. I feel like
that's why I'm showing them, because look at how, you guys, it's like...
They're
all
so
tonal, and they're kind of not a speckled, but like, this is like a coral with
like layered,
like orange.
Yes. So they're like depth of color in every mini.
I can't tell you how beautiful they are.
Jodi, it's such a fun sweater.
And so, but I really haven't. I thought I'd be done for today. I kind of stopped knitting it this week because
you knit busy. A lot on it though.
I did.
Okay, so look, you're super close. Are you doing full length sleeves?
Yes.
Yeah.
Full-length sleeves.
Yeah, and so your pattern again is...
What is it?
Cozy Classic Raglan by Jessie May.
Yes. It is. It's a really, like, beginner sweater.
It is super straightforward.
Yeah, the pattern seems a touch long, but it's only because it's explained so well.
So a super nice beginner brand sweater.
Yes. A beginner, regular...
So DK weight, super plain.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. I would like to knit that. It's her version has fingering and mohair.
Yes.
I would like to do a
Yes.
A DK version like yours.
Right. Oh my God, you guys. So I put it on and I was just like,
really?
Yes. I thought, is this juvenile?
No.
Fuck. Screw it. I don't care if it's juvenile. I like it. I'm going to wear it.
I think our sweater wardrobe should have lots of things. So I've got like the beige and the red and the mohair and the knot and the speckle and the... For me, I like the variety of that.
I agree.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's juvenile.
I swatched. What else? That was right. This is Sweet Fiber, and this is in her Evergrey. This was a birthday sweater quantity from Tracie.
I just thought it had to be your color. Jodi, it's so beautiful. I know it looks amazing on the screen, but it's unbelievable in person. Just like all yarn, right? Like you see it online and you think, oh, I love it.
It's a bit roomier in the top of the sleeve, but it's explaining the pattern. Oh my God, you guys.
Jodi, it's absolutely stunning.
And then I just have to do the front hem. I just went to the sleeve.
So you did lots of ribbing. Good for you.
I wanted to.
I feel like I chintz out sometimes. Like
this is 4.5 inches of ribbing, and I'll do 3.5 in the front or something. 3 in the front.
Yeah. It's worth the time.
I was just
for the finished product.
And
right?
I did knit one slip on every time I did a color change.
It's so cute.
So you know how we talked about increases and how maybe sometime the make one left wasn't as invisible as I hoped?
Yes.
She's doing a left and right lifted increase.
Yes.
Where you go into the stitch below. It's a beautiful increase.
I knit something in a Holly Yo pattern, and that's what hers were too.
Look at how nice. I was thinking, oh, she must do like a center something.
See, don't you love the crisp line that makes for, like, to really highlight the raglan?
Right.
Because there's nothing else on the sweater. It's very plain. I love that line.
Right.
I really love a raglan style.
And so all I did was kind of just guesstimate by looking here how many rows, how many inches each row made.
Right.
And so then I just kind of thought, oh, so many colors, did the math. So I did about
Jodi, you did math.
Whatevs. Without a calculator.
Knitting math.
And I did I did 4 rounds per color. You know what I liked about this too? Is every round, one round was the raglan increase, one round was knit. It wasn't like, some of them raglans, like, they're too different.
Yes, that's what this Paloma one is.
Yeah.
Like, there's 2 rates of increase.
Right, no, this is one rate of increase.
You're increasing twice as fast on the front and back as you are the sleeves.
Yes, so I haven't knit a sweater. My only experience has been that, which is fine. Yes, but this is one round is knit, one round is increase. Easy. So you can tell by looking at your stitches.
And they're both fine. It's just different. Like, I'm using tick marks to keep track of my rounds.
But I can appreciate this a touch more because you don't have to think about it.
I love all the things Jessie May puts out. I think her patterns are absolutely beautiful, and I love the yarns you put together. And look at all the minis you have left for color work.
Yes.
Jodi.
And actually, this was a giant mini set, you guys. I have 4 minis I didn't even touch.
Okay, so since we're on the Tanis thing, I did cast on 2 new sweaters.
Okay.
But so I bought those same minis at Knit City, but I bought the fingering weight set.
Okay, I remember. Love it.
What the hell did I do with them? They were right here.
Can you be less prepared for our podcast
They're
today?
right here.
Okay.
Oh my God. So I bought these at Knit City, and I thought,
why am I buying them?
Yeah, I did. The rest of the day I was like, what am I going to do with these?
Yes.
And then Tanis got her Luminosity sweater pattern out, which is colorwork yoke, and it uses all these minis.
It's brand new. Let me show you.
It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And then I'm in the back of my head, I'm thinking, ooh, we're going to Montreal, and Tanis is a vendor. Yeah. And wouldn't it be fun to have a sweater in her yarn when I get there? You guys, it's a fingering weight sweater. So I bought a color for the body, and it just arrived. So this is her Ravine color.
Wow.
Which is a tealy blue.
Tracie.
And then all of these would be the colorwork. So here's my thought.
Okay, I'm pulling it up while you talk about it.
I think I'm going to I'm going to show you the other sweater that I cast on, both of them, but I think I'm going to start this Luminosity sweater. Do you think I could finish it for Knit City?
Hell yeah.
It's fingering weight, Jodi.
No, Tracie, what's the weight? What's the size of the needle?
I think it's going to be like a
Tracie, we're
4.5.
49 days away or something like that. Yes.
Anyway, that's what's been going on in the back of my head. Can I get this done? It feels like mine will be like very similar to that front one. But Tanis's yarn is beautiful.
Yes, you can get it done.
And I mean, all these colors are just
stuffy today.
I've been the worst, Jodi. It's been obnoxious how much I've had to blow my nose. So that's what it would be. All of these.
I think you
it's
should
a beautiful
challenge
color,
yourself.
Right?
Yes, you absolutely can.
And the weight of the
it's
sweater.
It's knitting around. Don't think about it. It's like going to be like that.
Yeah, you're right. And I mean, the weight of it, I could do 3/4 sleeves if I wanted to, and then come back and finish them later if I'm close.
You can do short sleeves.
Yeah. Well, I don't.
To your elbow.
I don't like that. But
this is the star blanket I'm talking about. She has kits in her shop for it.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
But look at the tones you can see in the. You guys. I'm such a big fan. Anyway.
I am too, and I'm super excited. Tanis is a vendor. Get to see her yarn in person again because we've really only seen it the one time in Knit City. But I bought this online and I love it so much.
She's really cute.
Oh, I know. So that started with the hat. No. I think she started with the baby sweater.
The baby, yes, she did.
And then the hat.
If memory serves.
But really the whole journey was she wanted the sweater for herself. But it took on, like, to practice. She did a smaller sweater.
A 00.
She could probably wear the one that she knit for Willow. But, no.
Is her daughter's name Willow?
I think so.
That's so adorable.
I love, and her pattern is super well written. I read it through, and it just is so
She's
clear.
She's a beautiful designer.
She is. Very talented lady.
Look at that sweater. I want the exact one. But I'm not going to finger.
You know what? I didn't want the creamy base. You know what I wanted? A speckle. Remember I told you that?
Did you not commit?
I didn't see one when I went online, so I chose
and you
this
wanted the
instead.
Whole do you know Tanis Fiber Arts? If you're interested in buying yarn, hers is dyed to order.
Yes.
So you guys pick the base, you pick your color.
It just means it's always in the shop.
Yeah, it's a little longer of a wait time. Can I just tell you, I appreciate that dyers do that.
Me too. Because you're really never disappointed. Because it's always in stock, right? I don't mind waiting a few weeks if I get to choose my yarn. And she uses 100% organic merino that is treated to be superwash, but it's all very, it's world friendly. It's actually GOTS certified, which is like an organic, it's an actual certification that's good for the environment, right? So... I mean, I think they prefer when you hand wash it.
And her husband does the dyeing, right?
Yeah, Chris.
What a team.
What a
used
team.
to do the dye? Okay, so
she, yes. They used to do a video podcast too. And
I know I've seen.
I know with all the kids and stuff and life, they probably have zero time to do it, but I loved it.
Yeah.
Because they're...
It was in French. I couldn't understand it, but they were cute.
It's not. But she is amazing. I think you're right. I think I should go for it.
Look at the tonal. Look at the layer. Oh.
This. Yes. That peachy color. It's going to be super fun to plan where all the colors go so they're layered and you can see everything. Okay, Jode, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm going to challenge myself.
I say go for it.
That means I'm going to have to focus and be monogamous. Some things will be neglected for a while.
Do it.
Okay, I'm doing it. Don't you love the teal color?
Oh, I would pick it. It's beautiful.
Would you?
Yes.
Yeah, it's really gorgeous.
Okay. I don't have any more knitting, do you?
One more baby project.
Okay.
So this yarn has been sitting around waiting for so long. I love it so much. Life, I don't know what it is. I got super distracted.
This is another sweater.
Yes, it is. And it's... I'm knitting another Espace Tricot pattern. The Turtle Dove 2.
Is it a cape?
No, it's actually a turtle dove. It's a cape. I should knit it as a cape.
Wasn't there
tied
one
around
cape?
my neck? Oh, yeah, the poncho thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was beautiful. Not a cape, a poncho.
Comfort Zone, I think that's called.
That was beautiful.
So this one is... When I got this yarn, I tried to swatch it with mohair to get the original Turtle Dove gauge, which is like 14 stitches. And I kind of gave up because I wasn't quite there and I didn't want to fuss and fiddle. So I just put everything to the side. Then they came out with the Turtle Dove 2, which is 16 stitch gauge. So
why a 2?
Because it's the same exact pattern written at a smaller gauge. So it will fit not just bulky yarn, but like Aran and worsted weight yarns.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So they've just they chose a new yarn that's actually way more affordable than the Luft.
Okay.
Which was the original yarn.
Oh yeah, I won't be buying that again.
But I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah,
but it's very prohibitive for many people, right?
Yeah.
So they've this Turtle Dove 2 suggests a drops yarn that's just way more affordable and just as fuzzy and fabulous.
Yes.
Right? So you're going to get gorgeous. So anyway, the Nice and Knit ladies were so sweet and they sent yarn and I picked this flip-flop color.
I do love it.
So after my last 2 sweaters, I was craving speckles.
Yes.
I was just like, I want to knit something plain, but popping with speckles. So this, of course, popped into my mind. It's worsted weight, so yay. And literally, I just cast it on last night.
Oh my God, I love it.
But tell me I won't wear the crap out of that.
God, that's a beautiful colorway.
I've chosen to do it more like a sweatshirt. I didn't do the big funnel neck because this is going to be something I want more transitional. Like it's not going to be just winter.
Yes.
It'll be something that I can wear many different seasons, right?
And what size needle?
5.5.
Love it.
So I'm knitting it,
I love it so
with
much.
not a giant amount of ease. I'm hoping it's going to fit kind of like my super simple summer sweater.
Yes.
But I will do the styling. I'll do the pattern exactly as it's written for all the ribbing and lots of ribbing here. Yeah. And again, it's just a raglan, plain,
you guys,
boxy, because I'm boxy, so that's what it's going to look like.
Oh yeah, that's my shape, not hourglass, boxy.
I'm boxy. Somebody said I called myself dumpy, which whatever, it is what it is. It was just in the moment. And she goes, no, we're fluffy.
Oh yeah, squishy.
Whatever. Call it whatever you want. So what do you think about that? And it's so soft.
Oh, I'm a huge fan.
So...
Oh, doesn't that make you happy just looking at it?
It's what I did last night.
So much.
And I'm using the helical knitting, so I've got 2 balls going at once, but it's just slipping stitches to transition.
So what happens in your head? You finish a sweater and then you go, oh my God, I want to cast on 8.
Pretty much. And they're all for different reasons. Like I love that mohair Mondim one because I know I'm going to wear it a ton and it's going to be so beautiful. But I really totally was craving speckles. Like, I wanted to knit a love note in DK with speckles.
Yes.
And I will.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, should I just crank out one of those in another week?
Are you tempted?
Yes. Super tempted. But then I really thought this Tanis sweater would be fun for Knit City.
Oh, I do too.
So, and
what
then
about
I was
using that? Yeah.
So here's the thing, though. I could double those minis as a worsted and make it different. I don't know. And then I'm just thinking, don't stop cranking out big sweaters. Like, just knit what you want to knit. Right. I love fingering weight sweaters.
And you love that sweater.
And I feel like it's fun to have a challenge for yourself.
I do too.
See if we can do it. But this, come on. It's going to be like...
That will be my Tanis Fiber Art yoke sweater. That'll be my yoke for Knit City.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, can I just talk about helical knitting for
you
quickly?
Yes. I feel like people hear a new term and they go, "Oh, well, I don't want to learn that. That sounds hard."
Right. I did. I learned. I thought that when you said it.
And why should I do something different when I know how to? Yeah.
Right. So, world's laziest knitter. If I can get around something, for sure I will.
True.
But I thought for this, I really, as much as it looks to the eye like they're all fairly similar, I really wanted to do this yarn justice and alternate balls. So I thought, oh, that's gonna be. So I Googled that. It couldn't be easier, you guys, and I will never, ever not do it.
Right.
Right? So let me just give you a 30-second lesson on helical knitting.
Do that.
So you start with one ball and you do a round, and then you drop that yarn, and the next stitch, you just start the next round with the new ball.
Right.
And you come back 3 stitches shy of your last ball.
The last 3 stitches of that round.
The last 3 stitches of that round, you slip.
Drop your yarn. Slip it from the left to the right purlwise, and then pick up the yarn on that side and keep going. Yeah.
you're going to have to watch a YouTube video. But you guys, it's literally that easy.
Yeah, it sounds way more complicated than it is. It's literally dropping your working yarn, slipping 3 stitches, picking up the new yarn, and get going around. And so your where you change your yarn keeps moving back every round, which is no big deal. You just keep knitting and knitting. That area is going to change the whole time. But you never get the twist of changing yarns up the inside of your work.
Ever.
Which is very unsightly. Like, it can cause
tension issues.
Pulling, and it's disappointing, right? We put in all this work.
Yeah.
You want your sweater to be the best it can be when you're done.
Right.
Doesn't have to be perfect. It's just, I've done my best.
You guys, it is worth your 10 minutes to get a video up, watch it, because it's that simple.
Totally.
It's really,
and it's
really
very smooth on the inside. You would never know, and it doesn't stripe. You would never know.
You'd never know you'd slip those stitches, you guys.
It's so true. Like, I did it for
I'm like, how do you not see? You just don't see the slip stitches once, because you come back and you knit them coming back.
It's totally true. Now, I did that on the Love Note. The Love Note was a little bit different, though, because of the lace. I actually twisted the yarn up in the lace portion, because
I don't think that's going to matter,
as far as switching, like slipping stitches, it was different with lace.
Sure.
But you can't even tell on the inside. It sort of went up like one of these diagonals. I can't even tell inside. But there is such a difference in the colors of the yarn that you need to do something, right? Like, there was a lot of variation.
Sure.
This mohair is way darker than this mohair. You have to do something to, especially if you love hand-dyed yarn. If you have commercial yarn and it's all the same, just knit from skein to skein. You don't have to worry about that. Right. It's just for hand-dyed yarn, but you could see all the variation, right?
But I think it makes it beautiful.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I would not change a thing.
Oh.
And it's got short rows, so the back is longer than the front.
It's like you know what you're doing.
Oh my God, you guys.
What
anyway.
else?
I guess everybody in the free world that said you have to knit a Love Note knew what they were talking about. So, that was exciting.
That was. Happy Chinese New Year.
Yeah, Lunar New Year.
To all our friends who celebrate.
That's for sure.
It is the year of the rat.
It is. What are you?
A pig.
I'm a rooster.
I'm a pig.
I'm a rooster. We were checking out everybody.
Were you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute. Last year the year of the pig? Yes, it was. I just finished my year.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
I don't know. So in celebration of Year of the Rat, I found the cutest little rat knitted pattern.
That looks so realistic.
Doesn't it?
That's crazy.
For some reason, she doesn't have her name anywhere on here. It's from Ravelry.
I was going to say, how am I going to link
We
that?
will link it in the show notes because I'll write it down. But in celebration...
It can't be more than one of those patterns.
Of the Lunar New Year.
But you know what else I'll link? Is the crocheted... Stephanie, who's all about Ami, like amigurumi.
Right. Does she have a rat?
She's a local lady.
We do love her.
She's incredibly talented. She's amazing, and I know all the crocheters know about her.
She works with...
But there's her crochet... Is that crocheted? Yes, it is. So she crochets a figure every year for the new Lunar New Year. She's amazing.
And publishes a pattern?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
So I know it says it's available in her Etsy bundles. She's got a Chinese Zodiac amigurumi bundle. 10 patterns.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. She does beautiful things. She's also works...
So it might not be on Ravelry, but I will...
link it.
I'll put the name... Yeah, I'll link it. So to her Etsy shop.
Okay.
Oops. That's all the dialogue. Who cares?
Okay.
She's awesome.
Ivonne. Have you seen this?
No.
Ivonne knit this sweater.
Oh, don't you think that would be this...
Tracie. I want it...
Who wouldn't wear that every day?
This is a Brooklyn tweed pattern. It's a cardigan with tulip sleeves. I don't know what that means. Oh, I think it's pinched.
They're kind
here.
of gathered a little bit at the
They're
bottom.
Pinched here. That's what it was. But look at this shape.
I love the elbow length sleeves so much.
Look at this. It's a Brooklyn tweed pattern, and it's knit with Brooklyn tweed shelter.
Okay.
It's a worsted weight pattern, and it's so beautiful.
I love it. That pop of green, that looks amazing.
Don't you love it?
Yes.
And look how she styled it with a little bit of a long...
Yes.
a long flowy garment
Yes.
with tight skinny jeans.
Both of those
Love
ladies
it.
look fantastic. I love that they're showing it 2 different ways on 2 different bodies.
And just as gorgeous.
Yeah.
Either way.
Totally.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Okay, that's a really fun pattern.
Yeah.
That would be a good one. I feel like if you really, I look at that and think, wow, crap, that's a lot of knitting. But I think...
But it's worsted.
It would be so... Yeah, but Jodi, it's very long cardigan. That's a lot of knitting. But I also think it would be totally worth it because I would wear it all
There's
the
also
time.
no band. It's similar to the Hohi pattern that the cardigan...
So I love the neckline on that. What's going on in the neck there?
I don't know.
Like short rows? It's kind of like the top of a shawl collar?
Yeah.
That
I don't know,
looks really
three-quarter
cool.
sleeves and no, it's going to, because it's longer with no button band.
Yes.
3/4 sleeves, a cinch. Worsted,
I
done.
just think I would wear it a ton.
Yeah.
It would be totally worth every stitch to make it that long.
I agree.
Okay, how about we gave a super big thank you to our sponsor.
Because we forgot last time.
We're terrible.
We're the worst.
We are the worst. But that doesn't change the fact that we love the carnival color, the mystery club that she does.
Okay, Tanis's sweater with this.
Oh yeah. Love it.
You know what we should do? I should bring a pattern every time that would go with the carnival color.
It's true. And I mean, I put it out there on Instagram. What are your favorite things to do with mini skeins? There's so many ideas. People are so creative.
Yeah.
It's just amazing to get a selection like this every month. It could be a new to you dyer. This is actually Old Soul Fiber Company,
who I just got from.
Right. So I didn't know about them until you showed, and then they've already been. So when people say they order this, when we see it, this is probably a few months ago. You're going to get, I don't know what you're going to get, but
this is always a surprise.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And so they come pre-wound. You get 10-gram mini skeins, and they come pre-wound, ready to work with, labeled. You get a little treat in the bag.
Yeah.
And a little letter telling you about the dyer. And it's super fun. And they're actually a very affordable way to get a stash of minis to work on your creative projects. So,
everybody sometimes just needs a little bob of something for something.
Totally.
A heel.
Totally.
A cast on of a hat.
I think those marled projects are super fun. And you get all these little ways you can add them into something. So I think it's a really, really fun club. And thank you, Laura, for sponsoring Grocery Girls Podcast. And you guys can save 20% on your first time with Row One Yarn. You'll just see all that info in the link down below and in our show notes on Ravelry.
Yes.
Sorry about the crinkling. This bag is very crinkly.
Okay, so another pattern.
Okay.
Lisa Much.
Do you know?
Okay, so out of sight, out of mind, right? So you get on this spinning wheel of new dyers and you want to try different things. Do you know how many patterns she has produced since we've talked about her?
She ignited our love for shawl knitting. She's the first shawl we ever knit.
I've knit so much. She's the most I've knit of shawls of anybody.
Yeah. She is a great designer, dyer, all of the above. Canadian lady.
So
do you think we would meet her? I wonder if she's coming to Knit City, Montreal.
That would be really fun. So not only is she a designer, you guys, I don't know if a lot of you know, or all of you know, that she's also a yarn dyer.
She's got beautiful yarn.
Right.
We've shown her yarn before.
So
she's sent yarn before.
This is a new cowl I had purchased. It's a cowl.
That's cool.
It's she's my jam.
Yeah.
She's chunky, loose, drop stitches, effortless knitting. Yeah. This is a cowl. Remember how we talked about loving a cowl?
I've fallen in love with cowls, people. Fallen in love.
So this is a triangle shape, and it comes quite low, but it is a cowl. So you just plunk it on, no fuss.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's knit with bulky weight yarn. Obviously, you can knit with whatever yarn. You can just do the math and make the adjustments. But this is her yarn she's dyed.
And she's always modeling her stuff. It looks amazing. Well, I love that you showed that.
So
that's
flurry.
Beautiful.
I couldn't believe how many shawls and items. She put out little collections this past fall. Like there'll be 4 shawls in a collection. There'll be 4 hats. Just beautiful. Anyway, I got that one here too.
So today is the release of the Flipside hat by Max the Knitter.
Beautiful Max.
There was Hottie in the hoodie. He's Hottie in the hat.
I don't know if you guys can clearly see it, so I'm going to point it out. This is it double stitched? I didn't read the pattern. Oh yeah,
I haven't read it yet, but look at this cool version. So it's, I guess, in Tarja.
Yeah.
But look at all these test knitter versions. Anyway, it's such a cool pattern.
This hat, they just think.
Look at that, just a modern and just a modern. I love the like clean lines of it.
Yeah.
But that twist with the color change is just so cool.
And the construction, it's very different. Like, it's just not your average hat.
And then he's made this little hamster guy wearing the hat.
His patterns are beautiful.
Oh, my goodness.
Written. I would like to send all of my patterns and see what, I would like to see what he comes up with. Do you know what I mean?
You could, yes, I'm sure.
Hire him to do a pattern.
I don't know if he does that, but.
Well, that's his job. That's one of his jobs.
Is it?
Something to do with that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, he's obviously amazing at it.
Yeah.
I think graphic design for sure. They do all kinds of things. That's why I'm asking. I don't know what these guys do everything. So how exciting to get a letter on Ravelry from Melanie Berg.
No, I didn't get that.
Yes.
I never got a letter from Melanie.
Because you never go on Ravelry, so you have no idea who's giving you letters. But Melanie is, I mean, queen of shawls. She's an amazing designer.
Yeah, like she's got a crown.
Everybody knows so many of her shawls. And this is her second hardcover shawl book.
What?
Yes. This one is all colorwork shawls. And it's beautifully photographed, beautifully written.
Has she combined all the shawls that she's done, or are these all new?
Oh, that's a good question.
These aren't all new.
Some maybe already individually published. Some. Oh, Jodi, I feel silly that I don't know the answer to that.
Moonraker. No. Some of these are already.
Oh, Moonraker was one on Ravelry.
No.
And yes.
That's what I mean.
So yeah, you're right. But there's this amazing collection, and there are new patterns in here. So that's really exciting. Melanie is so generous, and they've sent a couple of books, so we're thrilled to be able to give those away. But this is actually a bilingual edition. Yes, you can keep one. She said keep one, give one.
No, we'll give them away.
They said do whatever you want with them.
But I just dance.
I mean, come on. Which one is that? Look at this.
Rope dance. I know.
Stop it. So anyway,
here's a try. You guys, there's something for everyone in every shape.
Lots of mosaic knitting, striping, all kinds of fun things, different shapes.
It is a beautiful book.
My Kryptonite.
There's tons of patterns.
And it is bilingual in German and English.
Oh, good, because I only read patterns in German.
Good, because this book's got you covered. I shouldn't show that, but anyway, that's very exciting.
Look at the back, that green and gray.
I know. So super beautiful, gorgeous book. I'm sure you could ask your local yarn shop to bring it in.
Melanie, can you step up to the plate a little? Can you start showing up with your work?
She's a little bit of a slacker. She's not doing anything. She's doing amazing things.
Look at this. Oh my God. Yeah, you guys will not be disappointed. This book is stunning. The photography is amazing.
It's so
the
beautiful.
Shawls are completely center stage. I guess I'm being critical when I say what happened to your head. You know, there's a lot of people who
It's artistic and gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gorgeous. So thank you for sending these away, and we will make sure these find very, very good homes.
There is a lot
of course I want to keep it, but I just think it's really fun to send them out as prizes for all the knit-alongs we do. We're so fortunate.
There's a lot of literature, you guys, ahead of time with special techniques and things. She does talk about each sweater. There's literature, you can read about it, and it's not just a pattern book, right? It's a book.
Her designs are modern and beautiful and elegant, and I think they can fit into even the most sophisticated wardrobe,
right?
Depending on your color choices, right? As long as they go with your, it's beautiful.
She talks about hand-dyed yarn, so it's not just like page after page of patterns. There is lots of fun stuff to read.
Absolutely.
What's this? Oh, more books. Anyway,
so these came from Germany. A package arrived, and I was like, I did not order anything. What have I ordered?
Was I sleep shopping
What have I
again?
ordered and forgotten about? So it was really exciting. So
okay.
Thank you.
So do you remember? Yes. Did you order some of this?
No, it's so beautiful.
This was part of your Christmas gift, but I didn't realize it was a pre-order. I just got it.
It's so beautiful.
Danny, who's Little Bobbins. Do you want to pull up her socks?
Yes.
Please? She designed new socks. They were in the month of December. I think they were called the Sugar Cookie, Sugar Cookie sock set. And she had used the Wool Barnes wool. And then she did kits. And so I thought, these colors are just so soft.
They're gorgeous.
And beautiful. And I thought Tracie needed it.
Oh my God. That's not... Yes, it is.
Yes. See, that's the same colorway. And it's got beautiful... Not a lot, but just enough
like
color.
Texture around.
Yes.
But it's colors that play so well together.
So this is a soft...
Look at the cookie there. It's the exact colors of that cookie.
Soft powdery blue, a beautiful
so pretty.
Muted pink, a natural, and this she's calling biscuit.
Yeah.
So this was a set. I bought it all together.
It's gorgeous, Jodi.
So that was Merry Christmas.
To me?
That was for you.
How you would keep them.
No.
Oh, I love
the Wool Barn.
Oh.
Cute label, huh?
She has such beautiful yarn.
She's in the UK.
Yes.
Yeah.
She has stunning, stunning yarn. Thank you, Jodi.
She's the Wool Barn on Instagram. And hello@thewoolbarn.com for email.
Wow, I love it.
I love it too.
So gorgeous.
Okay, what have you got?
80/20, I love it. What have I got? You know what? We had amazing things show up in our mailbox, and three of them were bags.
What?
So I feel like we should have a little bag parade.
I am all about a parade.
And these were all three different makers. This is from our friends Becky and Erica of Handmade by Who.
Do they work together?
Yeah, they were together.
Why didn't I know that?
Well, it started out just Erica, but I think, it was both of them.
Ew.
So they had an incredible booth at Knit City. They do amazing bags. And she asked if she could send a bag. And I said, what the heck? She's been so generous.
She's been really a generous friend of the podcast.
They've been so generous.
Look at this.
It's a great style. And you were saying how much you love that she sews her handle.
I do love that.
That webbing, she sews it
just
in half.
A little extra.
I love it too.
Don't you think?
Yes, I love it. There's pockets on the inside. It's such a well-made bag. And she's got her cute little leather owl on the front.
My God, she puts us makers to shame.
I have kept and ordered bags from her, and they're just so well made.
So this is going to go out to a lucky viewer.
Yes,
you
it's
guys.
A prize. It's a prize.
Sorry, I opened. Gorgeous.
And this one just came the other day.
Ooh.
From our pal Darlene.
I love a good
Bags by Awesome Granny.
Yeah, Darlene. She's also been a great supporter of the podcast.
So generous. But she said, "Can I send you my new bag? Bigger than ever."
No.
And I thought to myself,
how could it be bigger?
Holy crap, she had a really big one already.
Darlene, bigger's not always better.
Well, yes it is. She's from Texas, isn't she? Bigger is way
bigger. That's beautiful.
This is your gorgeous. Let me see what she calls it. She says,
and who doesn't love a good book? Oh my God, I love her
She just
fabric.
says it's her new bag size, but it's giant. So it's absolutely beautiful. Somebody is going to get the most amazing her library fabric and then all the writing on the inside. Isn't it nice?
Oh my God.
Her stuff is so well made. Her fabrics are beautiful, and literally you could take your baby with you in that bag.
It's a steamy novel on the inside.
That's right.
You're welcome.
50 Shades of Grey to distract you from your knitting.
Darlene, it's beautiful.
So nice.
Thank you.
Thank you. And this is really fun.
It's not over.
Wait, there's more. Remember our friend
Debbie? For sure not.
We met Debbie at Galliano Island. She was from Phoenix, and then we took the...
Debbie Snit Rose.
Yes!
Oh my God, of course I remember Debbie.
Of course you remember Debbie. Anyway, she is a sweetheart, and her friend...
Is this the same friend?
This is the same friend. So Debbie brought us these adorable little sock sack things that for one ball of yarn, they were so cute.
Yeah, it was a nut sack.
So her friend has more styles in her shop. So this is super cute. Look at this.
You guys, I haven't had one of these. I'm not going to keep this, but this is beautiful. People love this.
Very sturdy. Like it could be that thing that sits beside you with all your minis or a few things inside it. Look how cute the interior fabric is. Okay. And there's pockets.
I got to show this. You guys, look. She's used a contrasting, but look at her sewing skills.
Isn't she awesome?
She is like barely a millimeter away.
And
that's
red.
Good.
Like red. So her shop is JD Studios 480. Where's your tag? Can you show that?
Can you quit being so lonely?
I'm super bossy.
Right here.
JD Studios 480. I knew you had one on the back there. And so she's got these adorable little sheep on this one. What does that one have?
Oh, cute little farm animals.
Oh, animals, like fiber animals, alpacas and goats and
little
bunnies.
Balls of wool.
That's so cute. So that's machine embroidery. And then on the back here,
That's your thing.
She wrote knit, sleep, repeat.
No. Is that your thing?
It is.
Yeah.
That's what I publish my patterns under.
I think you should keep that bag.
I mean, it's a good thing. It's just a fun thing for all of us because I feel like sometimes that's all I want to do. I know. Knit, sleep, and start all over again.
Some days I don't even want to parent or be a wife.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some days I just wanted, like, literally, if I could do that all day, I would be super happy some days. Yeah. So she does machine embroidery, which is so fun. Yeah. I just wanted to share these because I thought they were amazing.
They're really, really beautiful bags.
And Debbie spoils us, and she is a sweetheart, and we have to somehow get to Phoenix, and she said, if you ever come down, my knit group would like to meet you. And we would totally...
She's very sweet.
We would definitely, if we get there, we would let you know. But
yeah.
She's
Our parents are only there 6 months of the year. Maybe we could get there.
And we have somewhere to stay. There's no excuse.
Someone picks us up from the airport, drives us back to the airport.
We could literally leave our families here and go for 4 days and come home.
I don't know why we don't do that.
Me either.
Go shopping
with Granny. It's a great idea.
Go lunch, a movie.
It's a great idea.
Yes.
But I just thought these bags were really special and a little bit different, right? Like she incorporates some things that are different.
I think this would be really pretty.
And I love that her colors are kind of, well, these ones specifically, they're not wild.
No,
like you could leave this in your living room and it wouldn't be like this giant beacon. It would just be kind of, I don't know.
I love it so
blending
much.
In. I love it. I thought it was beautiful.
Yeah. Okay.
So thank you, ladies.
Okay, pattern.
Okay.
Simple something it's called. Anka Trick.
I was going to say, you can't remember what it's called? Simple what? Simple.
Okay, but I really love this.
I really love this too.
For a couple of reasons. She has styled it inside out. Like you knit it in stockinette stitch.
I thought that's the way it was meant to be.
Well, I read through the pattern, and unless I missed something, I did. I didn't print the whole thing, but I bought it.
So it's meant to be reverse stockinette on the outside, but nobody wants to knit like that.
Well, she doesn't say turn it inside out. Oh. And okay, you know what's funny? Another one of the pictures is her wearing the sweater with all the ends not woven in.
Oh, cute. I saw that one.
What I thought about that was really fun. So it's not, I don't know that's really meant to be inside out. You can wear it either way.
Jodi is so cute.
But it's a beautiful raglan, simple sweater. It's top down in the round raglan, but she's done it so she uses up all of the little teeny minis that you have at home.
I think it's okay. Hello, row 1 minis.
Right.
Like perfect.
I forget what weight this was. I think it's fingering. No, it's not. I don't know.
Is it?
Does it say?
Leftovers fingering weight held double. Yes.
Held double, so it's a worsted weight sweater. That was another thing that I loved about it. But isn't it beautiful from the reverse stockinette side?
I love it. I'm just gonna simple something sweater. It's called. Oh yeah, the hashtag is super fun. Look, our friend Lisa made one.
Lisa,
she's a freaking sweater goddess. Yes. She's amazing. But
anyway, I loved this.
Look at all these versions. Yes. People are planning, but I think it's going to be super fun as a scrappy.
And then you think, oh, this is my leftover from this, and this is when I knit my socks.
It's a memory project.
Yeah.
Look at this one. Like, she's really coordinated.
How gorgeous.
You know what I think would be amazing? To do this in all those shawl, like if you're a single ply yarn person. Yes.
This just caught my eye. I just go through and because I do a little bit of homework. I've started doing a little bit of homework.
I was going to say, good for you.
But because I love to be able to kind of highlight some new things that are going on.
And it really does bring it together when she's put one color, like she's used one skein to sort of border it like a picture frame.
Yeah.
And then the rest is all...
Literally, it could be one skein and scraps.
Yes.
Guys.
Or half a skein, like...
Right. So this was really tempting to me.
Jodi.
Love it so much.
Jodi, I love that.
Yeah. Okay, so...
Look at that one.
Ooh, I love that with the dark on the bottom.
Okay, that's really, really beautiful.
So all these fade kits that you can purchase from dyers from, fade is a real trend.
Yeah.
Has been a real trend.
Stop it. Look
so
at
you
that.
guys can use that towards this. Right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I think
one
we should
more.
do a scrap along.
Okay.
As a knittle.
Let's do that.
I feel like it's not just scrappy blankets anymore. I think there's lots of patterns. Like your Harvest Crown, like there's lots of patterns that you can use minis and scraps for.
Color
because we really didn't start another knit along yet.
We could
other
say,
than our sock bash,
we
which
could
is
say
so
like
good.
about 30% needs to be scrappy yarn.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be the whole thing.
Well, I mean, if it's a scrap along, it's a scrap along.
Okay, just
right, like socks, hats, whatever. Okay, here's what Hohi was so excited about. Oh my God, this is so beautiful.
Is it just
the new issue of Pom Pom magazine?
Hohi sweater.
Stop it. Oh my gosh,
I'm super excited for her.
I seem to have just collected Pom Pom magazines. I have not.
Look at the lace in the middle.
This is the sweater. That pink is mohair. And the white, the creamy lace is, I believe, a fingering sock yarn. And, okay, so you'll have to go to Instagram and read Hohi's post. I have not read it yet. It's long, and I'm sure it's so beautiful because I love reading her stuff. She's so open and shares so much of herself, and it's...
2019 was a really hard year for a lot of us. It was a learning year. Some of it was not... It was hard to hear some of it, but it needed to be heard. So I feel like 2020 people are putting their best foot forward. And I feel like we want love and happiness and inclusion. And
I feel like it's not even my place to say that it's getting better because it's not my place. But I feel like I see more diversity and inclusion.
I think differently.
I know it's changed me.
Right.
Like totally.
Right.
Changed me. So.
And no, I feel like.
Made me look at myself.
Yes.
And say, that wasn't okay. And this is now I know why that's not okay. And.
I feel like from what I've learned, I think people are learning and moving forward with better education. It's never going to not be a conversation. Totally. And I think it's super important.
Totally.
But I feel like 2020 has already a lighter, let's keep learning in a positive light vibe. Yeah. Let's, embrace everybody, lift everybody up. It was important for people to get
all that pain out.
Yes.
And
let's embrace it.
Yeah.
And
it's part of the whole change, right?
Yeah, I agree.
But can we just talk about this photograph?
Yeah.
This lady.
She's in a wheelchair. No. I could cry. I love it so much.
I have tears in my eyes. I can't even...
I love it.
That
Everything
would never
about
have
it.
happened.
No, it would not have happened. See, these are the positive things that give me goosebumps and know that.
And that's what I see secondary. I see this.
I didn't see the wheelchair.
Absolutely gorgeous lady.
Yeah.
And then I see her stunning sweater. I did not notice the wheelchair.
Yeah, I agree.
It took me a while.
No wonder Hohi.
Look at her tattoos and look at her. She's stunning.
Hohi had told us this was the most proudest moment for her.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Pom Pom magazine. I have always loved Pom Pom.
I couldn't love them more.
And it's always, the patterns are amazing. They have the most amazing people submitting patterns to them. The photography has always been something that just that's why I buy the magazine. I look at the pictures and think, oh my God, I love this.
Yeah.
I have to start knitting more out of my pom poms. I will be picking up this Pom Pom magazine, and you know what? I should knit this sweater. It's so beautiful.
You will knit that sweater. I can see that.
It's a round yoke. It's got mohair. It's got lace. It's so gorgeous. Wow! Congratulations to Pom Pom and Hohi. So go to Instagram and read what Hohi has to say. I can't do it right now because I'm sure
she'll fall apart.
Amazing.
Yeah. I'm so excited.
Issue 32, and the sweater is called Susurrus. I don't know what that means, but we will figure that out. Bravo.
And all women.
Oh.
Right? Women of color, women of Latin.
But pom-pom has always had that.
Yes.
To me, and that's part of the reason I've loved it so much. Like when I think about how beautiful their photography is.
Oh, they got it before we did.
Right.
Or before I did. Like they started the conversation.
An amazing example.
Yeah.
I have so many pom-pom magazines. Hohi's had many patterns in pom-pom magazine. Yeah. Anyway, that's exciting, and that's just happening right now when we were sort of on Instagram trying to look something. I don't even remember what I was trying to look at.
Distracted.
Oh my god. Okay. Yay. Okay, so we're sort of mentioning Hohi. I had this because I've been wanting to share this. My husband wanted to know what I wanted for Christmas. And I feel like we don't even need to do presents because I treat myself all the time. But I said to him, I really want one of these. Mm-hmm. And so one of them, we ordered one. This is Hohi and Company's. It's their Fix needle case. And it's for your Fix circulars. And it fits all these circular needles. Lots. It's got 2 slots for like notions and whatever you need. I always have in all of my needle cases a needle gauge. So this is the one that I popped into this one because I always measure my needles.
Yes.
Every time before I start something.
Even if it says it on it?
Not if it says it on it.
Some
but like
of them
my
get worn off.
Sock needle. Yeah. For some reason, it's just a habit I've always gotten into. But it fits a whole set of my needles. Plus, I've jammed a few like different sock needles and stuff in here. So there's a few in one. It is...
What a beautiful travel case.
So beautifully made. So
not necessarily travel,
this
just organization.
Whole thing, this could be like all my needles.
Yeah.
Right? And I just love it. It's going to, as the more you use it, I love leather. I love the way it like ages and patinas and gets kind of like, those dark spots and light spots.
Oh, it's so beautiful, the color.
But I did want to share what I think of it because it's, an investment to buy a leather needle storage.
Yeah.
I just think the zipper is super well made. All the snap, everything is super sturdy and beautiful. And I would totally buy it again, which to me is the highest endorsement. I would buy it again.
Their products are compared to next to none. Their craftsmanship is so amazingly beautiful. Yeah. It's these small independent makers that Hohi and Company is working with to develop these products, and I love what they stand for.
They take such care in the design because knitters designing for knitters, they know exactly what we want.
Sure.
But then the craftsmanship is incredible, and I don't know how things get from Argentina to Edmonton in less than 3 days, but that's what happens. So I did get this needle. I love it. And so I love it so much that I'm going to buy the interchangeable one as well. But your local yarn shop can order this stuff. They can be wholesale. You can buy from Hohi and Company, but you will also see this when you go to some yarn shops.
She's got a lot of stockists, and on Hohi and Company website, you're going to find a list of those. So if she doesn't have any in stock, chances are one of her stockists does.
Yeah. So, if you worry about shipping or whatever, you will see this in some stores, which is amazing.
You won't get it quicker than from Argentina.
Yeah, don't worry about the shipping. You think, Argentina's so far away. It comes to Edmonton in 3 days.
It's amazing.
It blows my mind.
It's amazing.
So anyway, I love it, and I think it's beautiful, and I love being able to take that with me and have a whole set of needles in this tiny thing.
I agree.
Yeah.
Tracie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love good tools. I'm a big fan of good tools.
So, I did buy yarn.
Jodi.
Feel that.
Okay, so I saw this bag of yarn when you brought it, and first of all, I thought it's amazingly gorgeous. And then I looked at the fiber content, and it's one of my all-time favorite fiber contents.
I can honestly say I don't know that I felt squishier, softer
Jodi,
yarn.
this is so soft. 50% alpaca, 50% fine superwash merino, and 50% baby alpaca. So not just wool alpaca, but fine merino baby alpaca. So that's
Right.
super soft.
It is pricey.
Is it?
Than your average yarn.
Oh,
It
but
is.
Yeah.
They come in 50-gram skeins. Okay, just a minute, you guys. So it's 14. It's not really.
I don't think. Well, so a full skein would be $28, and this is
US.
Yeah.
That's really comparable just to independent indie dye yarn.
Sure.
Okay, so it's not all that pricey. It's independent indie dye yarn.
Right.
So in that respect, it's pricier than commercial.
But I love the solid colors that you've picked. Oh my God, Jodi.
I don't know why I'm picking.
So
this
beautiful.
For. It is the Wipaka, and it's their worsted weight.
And we didn't even say it's Big Bad Wool.
Oh yeah, Big Bad Wool.
And I've heard of Big Bad Wool. I've never seen it in person before.
They also have a fingering version, but I chose the worsted weight version. And
I feel like, yes, this is worsted, but I bet you could
probably knit it to a DK.
Is it light worsted, do you think, or not really?
Yeah, it could be light worsted.
No, I think it's worsted. 86 meter. Oh, it's 95 yards. So no, it's even bulkier.
Right.
85 meter. Yeah, maybe Aronish. So yeah, beautiful for worsted.
I don't know what I'm gonna knit.
It'll be gorgeous.
What if I knit a super simple summer?
Yes, I mean, Jodi, that is such a good pattern for
start with
playing
these.
with color. Well, how many skeins do you have?
Not enough.
No, but how many?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
I have 8 half skeins.
So you could do like a little bit of gray or whatever here, and then do all the stripes, and then just finish the rest in a solid.
Oh, that's fun. Love that.
Similar to what you did with your Tanis, but
sure.
Just knit this as much as you can because
I don't know where these were gonna go.
They're gorgeous.
But I just look at that.
Yes, that peachy.
This color's
neon
called Fruit
peach.
Loop, and this one's called Tula. Yeah.
One was neon pink. Oh yeah, neon pink.
Oh my God.
So Fruit Loop and Tula are both her neon colors. They're neon colors. Where is Big Bad Wool from?
Alabama.
Birmingham, Alabama. Okay, that's exciting.
This took a long time.
Maybe dyed to order. Who knows?
The order was placed on January 10th.
But maybe it was dyed to order. Did it just come?
Yes. A few days ago. So 3 weeks. Do you think that's long?
No, because Jodi, shipping can be forever.
Actually, I shouldn't say that because sometimes I
bet
mail
it's
mine
shipped.
and it takes 3 weeks to get to some
Right.
places in
So,
the US.
Canada Post is the absolute worst.
Yeah.
How about this? I got my mail last night at 7:15. What is the mail lady doing out at 7:15?
That shouldn't be allowed. Shouldn't it be done by 5?
Well, anyway.
I don't know.
That's just...
Anyway, I shouldn't say that because you're right.
I feel like it was
subjected to...
Even if it was dyed to order, they took a couple of weeks and then shipped it. I can see that happening.
You guys, I can't even tell you how much this is. That makes me happy.
Oh my goodness, I forgot one thing. I'll remember it next time.
Did you?
Yeah. I ordered yarn from Hannah Lee of Hinterland to do a
sweater.
sweater. And it's so gorgeous. She was doing a fundraiser for the Australian wildfire.
You can't buy any sweater quantities for the next year.
I know.
I
know.
We're going to Knit City, Montreal.
Jodi, I honestly don't think I'm going to come back with much yarn.
Famous last words. You can't even say that with a straight face.
Okay, my next installment of the Farmer's Daughter Fibers Sock Club. Actually, it's Sock Squad. And this month is an MCN.
That's going to skein up beautifully.
Okay, I've started seeing people's socks knit in this. It's a
amazing?
really fun speckle. It's got some darks and some warms and then some hot, cool color in there. It's a really fun yarn. And this one was called You Were Always on My Mind, and it's MCN.
Oh, those colors.
And she always has a really cute little quote in there. This
Angelou.
one's by Maya Angelou. It says you can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have.
Is that not appropriate?
Isn't that great?
Yes.
And it's so true.
I love her
too.
label.
Yeah. Farmer's Daughter. So she's doing this all year. Like, you can still get in. You could do 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months of her Sock Squad.
Is it a continuous that just doesn't stop?
It's up to you. I bought a 3-month. thing.
Nice.
So I've got 2, and I've got 1 more coming.
Oh, that's so
I feel like I was super restrained only choosing 3 months.
So I can sign up today for the next 3 months.
Sure you can.
Okay, so summer or June.
I think you can buy a 3-month anytime, and they just start coming
good.
the next thing.
Okay.
But I enjoy it very much. It's super fun to. I haven't been part of a club yarn for a long time.
Oh, I love.
Remember we used to do the Hedgehog Fibers Club, and you get so excited.
I never knit with one thing.
To see, rarely. Those socks I knit you for Christmas were club yarn. Oh. Yeah.
I always loved it so much. Hedgehog does color, not like any.
I feel like a hedgehog based
love note
is.
Do you know what
something.
I think you should do? I think it should be a solid neutral, very light neutral with a crazy mohair.
Right? Wouldn't that be fun?
Yes.
Okay, so what did I do with my phone?
Those are big balls.
The biggest. They're
really
biggest.
big.
Thank you, Jodi. I love Dana. Call me DWJ on Instagram. She's amazing. You may know her as the woman that knits the sweaters for her dog. She's incredible. She does have a video podcast. You should totally go watch it. I don't know anybody that knits more than her, or that knits more joyful colors than her.
She has a day job.
She's a professor at a university.
The number of garments she knits.
She's also, I believe, doing her doctorate studies at the same time.
Overachiever.
I don't think she sleeps.
I love
she's
her.
Incredible. But, what did I just do? She, those are all her love notes. So she's knit a love note for herself, for her mom, and for her 2 sisters.
That is so generous.
I love it. I love her. I love her color choices. And
there's her dog.
She's super This is Jelly Bean, I believe. Isn't that her name?
Yes. And
Jelly Girl. Oh my God.
She gets the same sweaters.
Stop it. So I do believe.
Look.
Okay, this is how I feel about my love note. That's how you feel when you knit one that fits And this is Jelly Bean and Dana.
Can you even?
No. No,
that
sweater is the Renee Callahan one. It's called, oh my God, what's it called?
Linus.
And it's brioche. Yes. But she's done the brioche in like a speckle and a gray.
Whatever. Show off.
It couldn't possibly be more
beautiful.
My jam.
Yes.
The gray with the speckle.
She's a beautiful maker.
And she's got the rainbow glasses. I just can't even.
I feel like I would love lunch with her.
I want to hang out with her so bad. Anyway. How did we get there?
I don't know. You pulled out yarn and
speckles. We were talking about.
And then I said your love note should be speckled.
Yes, yes. Hedgehog clubs. That's it. Okay. Do you have anything else to share?
Yeah, but you go ahead.
No, I can.
Okay, so my child. Okay, she's.
Oh yes.
Okay, they're going. They them pronouns. So yes. I'm gonna say. Good. She, but I'm going to correct it's just getting used to it, right?
Yes.
Okay, so my child.
Jackson and Jeff wanted to know who she dyeing yarn with. And I was like, no.
How they.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to get it wrong so many times. So my child, Mackenzie, is dyeing yarn.
I can't. This is super fun. And I don't know why I never thought of it before.
She needed to be creative. It wasn't fun. Let me tell you, sewing at the machine for 8 hours.
It's the same pattern over and over.
It's the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
It gets boring. You have to love it. And I love it. She didn't love it. She needed something more creative.
Right.
So she's To The Max Yarn. No, they're To The Max Yarn. TTM_yarn. We'll link it.
Mm-hmm.
But her first set, she doesn't have any mini sets to sell right now. She's sold out. But she does have full skeins of these.
Oh,
She's done a few full skeins. So we're going to link her shop. Their shop in the description box below. Sounds like I'm having Tourette's because I'm correcting myself so much.
Jodi.
But she's punk. They're punk.
One of a kind.
Yeah.
I mean, we always knew her group, their groove is
oh my God.
Creativity.
It was a Handle with Care mini set.
I love that one.
I did too. And they were called corrosive, flammable, hazardous, radioactive, toxic, and atomic. they're having a lot of fun with it. Anyway, so that's really fun. So we'll see more of them.
Yes, we'll keep you posted.
Amber
and you're selling it in the Etsy shop.
I'm selling it in my Etsy shop. We've just got to get a handle on.
It's just so new.
The finance. I've got to show her the ropes.
Totally.
Because there's a lot to learn.
Yes.
So it's going to be.
There's nothing wrong with piggybacking on your shop at the moment while things are building. I feel like it's just so new that things are.
Yes.
Right? You're just getting there.
Because she does have her ankle disability, so she's not going to be able to pull 8-hour days.
Right.
And I needed to help her create something that maybe give her a little longevity.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah. And yes. And they're meant to be their own boss. Yeah. This one. Right? So that's fantastic, knowing what you want.
Because let me tell you, they listen to no one.
Oh. And that's just
part
of the genes, because that's been always, right? So
I got to show you something, because Amber said she wanted a chimpanzee.
Jodi, don't show.
Why?
What do you? That's the end of that. What's wrong with you?
Because I just saw it in my fridges and thought that was hilarious.
Well, okay, I will just leave it at that. And I suggested perhaps that wasn't a good idea.
Okay, I won't show the pictures, but I will tell the story. Amber sent a cute little picture that says,
"We love sharing little things.
I want a chimp right now." It's a girl and she's cuddling with a chimp. I want one too.
Sure.
Right. It instantly brought to mind
Jodi.
The lady who had her face eaten off.
Jodi. It's not funny.
No, it's not funny.
No.
I'm just saying, you don't want a chimp.
Well, that was my first reaction, that like wild animal. To me, and it's not even just chimps. People that think they can have wild animals as pets.
Yeah, and then they're surprised that they get eaten.
Right. Like people that have, I just think it's crazy.
I'm giggling, but I think it's crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
It's those things that are so shocking. If you don't giggle, it's just tragically awful. But I'm not sure why we're sharing.
Because it was funny.
It was funny at the time.
Not funny that this lady was mauled. It was funny that it was like, Amber,
Pass.
You don't want a chimp.
You're going from a cat to a chimp. I think there might be a learning curve.
The chimp will
How
eat
about
your
we
cat.
just, go on safari and see where all these things are about.
I just have Mrs. Brown's bags.
Okay, let me show you my last yarn, which was so exciting.
Because I'm dying to eat. These caramels have been mocking me.
Now, I think Sam had an anniversary sale.
Okay.
Sam is Scrumptious Pearl.
We love Sam.
Oh my God, she's got the best colors. She's amazing self-striping colors. And there's her dog Ace.
I do love her label.
Oh, her logo and everything is so amazing. So she's a beautiful Canadian dyer. I love it. She had a sale. I was like, yes. This is her double shot color. And the green is super like fun neon-y. That's exactly what it looks like with the black.
Gosh, that's
heel toe
beautiful.
and mini. Isn't that cute?
So were you thinking this you saw this on her, or you went looking for more?
No, and she'll do her updates Sunday afternoon, which is so bad for me because I'm sitting around doing nothing. I'll never miss it.
Ready to shop.
And I'll never miss it. No, which is good actually. But this color, it just seemed so much fun, and so I grabbed that. But this is the color that I have always wanted from her. It's called
for Georgia.
Come Sail Away.
Oh, I see Oiler colors.
Well, so did Georgia.
Oh, okay.
She sees this in the bag and she said, "Is that yarn you're giving away or yarn you get to keep?"
I think it needs to be cranked to tube for her.
So Georgia and I will have socks. She will be thrilled because they're actually Oiler colors.
That's what I instantly thought.
Which I didn't think that. This is her sparkle base. Do you see it? It's
so beautiful.
Gold.
No.
Gold.
That's beautiful.
Isn't that amazing? Yeah. So I got her glam, I think it's called glam base, yeah.
Good Lord, I haven't bought we need to have another sock winding tube party.
Yes, we do. Yeah, totally we do.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Anytime. Maybe next week.
Yeah.
If we want. But this Come Sail Away color is really pretty. Gray, kind of a navy, and kind of a peachy. It dyes up a little bit different.
It's so pretty.
I like it. Georgia's
so pretty.
Thrilled. She will get Oiler
Does she
socks.
drink? Does she wear longer socks?
No.
So you can do minis, like you can crank a tube.
Totally. I'll probably do her a couple pairs because even all of this between the two of us with our size feet, we can get probably 4 pairs of minis.
Yeah.
or shorties, not minis, short socks.
I
just wanted to share this because, oh my gosh, I love Sam's colors.
Yeah.
And for the Americans shopping, gosh, I mean, they're so affordable.
But lucky Americans.
Her colors are really, really, really beautiful. And you can find her yarn in some yarn shops. I believe Espace Tricot carries her yarn.
Right.
They have their own special colorway that she does. So she's awesome.
We also have to talk about our Etsy shop.
I know. That's what this is.
Let's do that right now.
Okay. So we haven't had stuff in our shop because we were on
Tracie was very busy yesterday.
Christmas break, but we have some new fun things, which I love.
I haven't seen the
And then
yet.
some, I know, I haven't given them to you. You know what? We were on hold. Go ahead, show those and tell what's going on with those.
Those caramels are really good. You guys, read.
So Kelmscott Designs, Paula gave us adorable little scissors. So long. She gave us like 200 pairs of scissors. We sent them out with prizes all the time. And then she asked us if we would be interested in her designing a pair specifically to our specifications to be called Grocery Girl scissors.
I had to get one of those pairs I couldn't put my thumb in.
But aren't these awesome?
They're very comfortable.
We did not know what she had in store, but they definitely fit. Like, they're not tiny holes at all. But they're sort of on an angle. I feel like they're very comfortable scissors to use.
They're really sharp.
Very sharp.
Yeah.
Totally
poke your eye out.
Pokey and serrated. So she said to us, pick a color. And we each picked a color. So their one side is, we've each chosen a color. And then these little indents, that's yarn, strands of yarn. So they're very, very cute. They are a style that is available for wholesale through Kelmscott Design. So your yarn shop can order them in. But we are also carrying them in our Etsy shop. And right now we have a pre-order up. So you can pre-order them. That's going to be a 3 to 4 week turnaround though, because they're coming. They're not here yet.
Right. But this way you can get it and not be disappointed.
Yeah, we won't run out with the pre-order.
Is this mine?
That's yours.
Thank you so much. I love them.
Yeah.
You guys never have too many pairs of these.
Totally. And these ones too.
I haven't seen these.
Okay.
Okay, so we've talked about Brick Bubble so many times. She's a local to us maker. She's literally just outside of the city.
Yes.
And we've used her so many times, but she also does these beautiful garment tags.
She's amazing.
Sometimes you want to just add a little something on the inside or, on the side.
Okay, pull the back of my thing up.
Tracie Miller put one in her sweater.
So these are a faux leather, washable leather.
They look like leather.
Tag. They do look like leather. They're not actual leather. We just thought they were so cute. I feel like they're good for anybody. Crochet projects, knitted projects. How about a quilt?
Because it says handmade,
or
not knitted.
Weaving. We were going to say knitted, but then we thought, you know what? That's not right. So it says handmade, so much cooler than store-bought.
And there's a few different colors to choose from, depending on what you like, and shapes.
So we love the square shape, and we love this thin rectangle, and I have a couple of sweaters that are hard to tell the front from the back.
Yes.
So I'm going to put these in those. I think this would be super cute on a quilt.
I do too.
Or a sewn, whatever. I just
too.
think, or a weaving.
Yes.
You're giving it whatever. I just think these are amazing for all kinds of things.
Well, to be honest.
And they're super affordable. You get a set of 5. They're very.
What's the price point of these?
$6.
Oh, that is.
For a whole set of 5.
So you know what I often think? If I've got a pullover sweater, I have to look at my hem.
Totally.
So this is they're fun.
Aren't they fun?
Yeah, they're super fun. Love that.
So
those
Diane,
are in our shop.
I'm always so grateful that Diane, she's amazing to work with.
I think
so
she gets
grateful that she
excited
says yes.
Yes.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
I'm always like, so what do you think about this? And it comes back even better than I imagined.
Yeah.
So if you guys have any suggestions of things that you would like to see in our shop, that would be fun too to hear. We feel like we get inspired by certain things, but we'd love to hear if there's something you guys would like to see. What?
One of our needle gauges somehow out of that clear acrylic.
I know, me too. Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah. Okay.
Diane has so many great ideas. We have to keep going on that.
Again, another one of those items that you have 11 of, but can't find one.
I specifically love this one. I really love the black tape with the white
I do too.
letters, and I love the clear case. So so we've got your good old tape measures.
Yeah, tape measures.
We also have back in stock our Pom Pom Pucker Tuft Woolens Hand Balm. Ridiculous how good this stuff is.
Well, especially this time of year when it's like...
It smells so good.
Do you know how fast this yarn hangs and dries? Because of there's no moisture in the air. I think we're negative humidity.
Right. Everything is shriveled and drying
I'm not going to touch it because this one...
No, that's a... But I just keep them in my bag and my purse, and you rub them on, and it really is this amazing.
They look slick
balm.
when they put on, but you guys, they soak in instantly.
So you guys are, I'm sure, familiar, but this is tuftwoolens.com. You can go to Martha's site. She was so amazing and worked with us to do a custom scent. This one is like a lemon vanilla sugar cookie.
Except, let me just say, I don't like birthday cake candles or cinnamon bun because it's got that sweet. That's not like that. This is like lemon ice.
This is fresh
without being baking like. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah. But I can smell a little bit of vanilla, I think.
I love it.
It's so good. I love it. We love that scent. And what else did we put in our shop? Oh, yes. We put in a little favorites kit. So we love our little Grocery Girls Knit and Be Happy canvas bag.
Yeah.
Which is a sock sack or an oceans bag.
Right.
I forgot about these things.
Was it in there too?
Yes. And what we've also put in these super cute laser cut by Brick Bubble stitch markers for that set. So it's logo,
Tracie.
but it's also a sock talk and a hat chat. So it's a set of 4 of these laser cut birch stitch markers in this little tin with the little light bulb stitch markers, so you're good to go.
And you know what I like about those is I don't usually use bigger like stitch markers. I put them on bag handle, like
totally,
just so they're cute to look at.
You can have this hanging off of a project bag.
Yeah,
I do actually use them with my knitting though because they're so light.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like as a round beginning of round marker, they work great. And my bag I use as a notions bag, and I put all these. It's super cute with enamel pins. I don't know what to do with my enamel pins, so I just shove them on here, and this fits everything.
Well, it's going to be 45 pounds by the time you're done.
Pretty much. But I'm such a fan of the quality of this canvas that we wanted to bring this back for everybody.
Super sturdy.
Yeah.
Here, that's yours.
Okay. We've been so excited to get new enamel pins, you guys.
Hat chat.
Sock talk.
You guys, in our Grocery Girls colors.
So these are using our 4 logo colors. These are actually Coffee Talk socks. They were designed. This is different than our first Sock Talk pin in that they are Coffee Talk socks, and this is from Jodi's Sisters Hat Collection.
I love it so much. You know, it's kind of reminiscent of it. It's not exactly, but don't you love
that
that's what they've done?
Yes.
Like I look at that and think, oh yeah, that's my
They're
hat.
super duper cute pins, and they're kind of bright, happy colors.
Yeah. So those are also in the shop.
Those are in the shop.
We've had these for a while. I'm so excited that you guys are getting
Jodi.
to see them now. Look
like
at the
November
pom-pom.
we've had them.
December was a little bit busy.
Yeah, between holidays and stuff like that, things have been really hectic.
And to be honest, once January hit, I didn't want to do nothing.
I agree. It was crazy.
Now I'm revved up again.
I feel great. I feel ready to roll. I'm so excited. People noticed. We put this on Instagram yesterday, and so there's been lots of people that were interested in the scissors and all kinds of stuff like that. So
we'll put a link in the description box below. There's that.
Yeah, we'll link the shop and everything that is... Oh, and just so you know, with the scissors, anything purchased with the scissors will ship with them, which means it's not... So just watch that it's 3 to 4 weeks shipping on the scissors. If you wanted to place...
It'll be much quicker if you don't have scissors, but don't worry about it, you guys. We'll just ship everything together.
We'll make sure, just so you know, it's just a point of FYI for your information, because it's worth the wait. But anything without scissors will ship immediately.
The caramel, I thought I was going to do a little shipping. Give it all to me.
Well, not right now.
Okay.
I've got it all right now, so I'll take care of that today. But yeah, that's really fun. I'm going to be so excited.
My hips are sore.
Are they? Well, these chairs are garbage. They really are. They're like the cheapest, and all we do is sit in them for this. But I feel like
we don't need any other chairs. These are just fine.
They are.
So Mrs. Brown's bags.
Yes.
Good
Oh my
guys.
God, you guys. Jodi, those pictures you put up. These caramels are...
I have a ton of new fabrics, and every fabric I didn't bring every bag, but every fabric I have them in 3 bags.
Okay.
And I'm going to show you those 3 bags.
Okay.
So this one is Mountain Range, and this is my large sweater bag. Zipper.
Is that what this is?
No.
Oh, what's that?
It's a bucket tote.
No, but is that Mountain Range? I couldn't figure out.
Yes,
remember what that was.
that's slightly different. Sometimes that photograph's different, so I actually have 2
love
versions.
This.
This is the drawstring, medium drawstring.
I love that style, Jodi. It's such a good multifunctional, like everyday fits so many
don't
projects.
You think?
Yes.
Drawstring. Love it. And then this one for people who want just like an open kind of, this is big.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
I love that.
So those are my 3 styles.
I love the black handles.
So, yeah, I had got some black.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got a zipper. I've got a bucket.
I don't know how you pick.
And
I have all of those, and I love them.
Okay, so I have those 3 in every fabric I'm going to show.
Okay.
So.
Oh my God, those caramels are ridiculous. Jodi.
Lily P. Legacy Fiber Arts. After her daughter.
That's amazing.
This is Stormy Weather by Things Created Equal.
I think that's a sweater.
Is that not incredible?
That's a sweater.
You should see it in person, the yarn in person. It's incredible.
Wow. So Alberta Dyer, that's exciting.
Yes.
Okay, this one I saw in your picture and I thought, what?
Name that yarn.
The Belcher family.
Oh my God. Plank and Stella, I think she's sick of me talking about the Belcher family.
No, she probably...
I will never get sick. This is my jam in every way. I want to knit a sweater in neutral with this mohair.
Oh.
Don't you think? I need a garment in
yes.
this. I need a garment in this.
What if you don't love mohair? I feel like you should knit it in DK or worsted.
I think you're right, probably.
I mean, get the mohair, make a hat or whatever.
No, you're right, because I said I don't want to knit my love note with mohair. Maybe Surrey?
Yeah, Surrey's nice. It's just heavier, so you... But yes,
like
it would
Surrey,
be awesome.
Fingering and Surrey together.
The thing with Surrey is it takes dye lighter. Like, it's not going to be as bright as this.
Right. I'll just do a worsted.
Superwash Merino is perfect for that.
This is Lamb Strings yarn. People love blue. The soft, oceany kind of.
We all do,
speckled
right?
blue.
That's why we all wear jeans.
Right.
So pretty.
So this was called Saltwater.
She's a fantastic dyer.
Her colors.
Yes.
She's moody. She's rich.
Yes.
She's dark.
She's
yeah,
super
I love it
talented.
So much. Okay, this one was really pretty.
Oh my God, Jodi, I love
This is
it.
Succulents. And this is Plank and Stella as well.
I was going to say, who's that?
Yeah.
I love it. That's so springy.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes. Or just beautiful.
Oh my God. And we don't want to forget.
You're so smart to do bags like this.
The crocheters. And don't forget, every one of these fabrics is in 3 styles.
Wow.
Crochet.
And is this like pre-order?
Kinda, where their bags are like 50% done. Not quite done, but.
Ooh, that one's super cool too.
That one's Ice Cream Truck. These last 2, Lemonade Shop.
Oh.
Doesn't Heather dye fun yarn?
Yes, she's awesome.
And then I'm going to show this, but they sold out.
Oh my God.
So I'm going to have to do a pre-order in a couple of weeks.
Oh, yes.
This is Lola Bean Yarn Company.
Jodi.
In her signature color. Remember I showed this?
Yes. But you know what? It's somehow different when you see it on the fabric and sewn up. Like, it's fantastic.
It's got a little bit of, pink here and there.
The swatch was amazing, but the bag is, like, to the max. Beautiful.
So these are all sold out, but don't fret. I will have lots. Everyone's going to get what they want. I forgot. This was your jazz tote.
Oh my God, Jodi. Thank you.
You didn't want a zipper.
No, I wanted whatever the one was without, like, the just, oh my God.
But you know what I did do? I did add you the waterproof bottom and a pocket.
Oh my God,
but just, it's the same bag. No zipper.
Well, but you don't have these in the shop right now. We shouldn't even show this.
I'll never have that in the shop.
You'll never have that in the shop?
No.
Thank you. Oh my God.
I'll have a version of it.
It's very beautiful. Wow. Okay, I forgot a couple of things to share.
Okay.
Can we do it? One more quick one? It was very fun to hear from Jen, who is Spectacular Yarns. She's in Colorado Springs.
Oh my God, I love this.
Yes. And she said, pick a color. I really love your podcast. It was very, very, very sweet, but her yarn is so beautiful. Here, let me show you her card. She's Spectacular.
You guys,
Yarns.
this is so soft. Oh my God, sea glass.
It's beautiful, isn't it? This one is Lambrusco, and it's her fingering weight. And it's this one's actually an MCN. It's so beautiful, and I'm not sure what this color is called, but it's a sock set. It's so beautiful. This is such a... Oh yeah, that's better. That's a rich
there it
burgundy. Jodi, yours is beautiful.
Sea glass, DK, you guys. 100% superwash wool. The softness.
So beautiful.
Incredible.
Isn't it nice? Anyway.
I love it so much. She's got beautiful yarn. That's going to make amazing socks.
She's so generous. And she sent these really sweet little... It says, apply, knit, and relax. And they're little
Lord
tiny...
have mercy, I need a relax.
Oh, my goodness.
Right? Like, don't we all need to put this on your pillow?
So I thought, what is this? It's like a lavender essential oil.
Let me smell.
Oh, yeah. So you can put it on and sort of have aromatherapy and knit. I just think that's so, like, multi-sensory with our knitting, right? Like, really relax.
Okay, so... That smells like really good quality lavender.
It smells amazing. And she's just really, she just said, thank you for your positive and fun energy. And she hopes we enjoy the yarn. Of course we will. Are you kidding? It's super squishy and super soft.
I'm going to fall asleep here.
Anyway, that is so generous. And thank you so much.
That's very nice.
Jen is a sweetheart.
God, that's nice.
Isn't that nice?
So, that was fun. We had a lot of info to share.
It was super fun. I didn't realize how long it would be. It seems to go super fast on our end, right?
But you know what? I feel like I've never had an issue with the length. I think I would really rather get all this information in.
Yeah. I mean, we can't seem to get it together to come more than once every 2 weeks.
For me, that's a bigger commitment.
It is. So that's why it's so long.
Yeah.
If we were once a week and we were an hour, that would be one way. But this is sort of the way it goes.
Right. I actually still feel like, Trace, if we were once a week, we'd get to an hour 30.
We're too blabby.
I love it.
Anyway, thank you so much to everybody that has come and joined us on this 4-year journey.
Happy birthday. To us. Happy 4-year anniversary.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Our podcast birthday.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going, it's such an amazing community. I'm so happy to be, that it's such a part of our life. Yeah.
And all the links again will be for the Grocery Girls and Mrs. Brown's bags will be in the description box below. And I will also link to our Ravelry page for Grocery Girls where you can find the episode thread where Tracie does all the show notes with links that we talked about.
Okay, we'll try and make sure we get all the links. There's
I want to get to 40,000 subscribers.
Do you?
Yeah. So
I don't even know what our subscribers are.
Well, the last time I checked, it was 30.
And then we'd have to do a giant giveaway.
Yeah.
39.1.
Right. So we need 9.
And there's always more views than subscribers. Why are you not subscribing, people?
We're going to say subscribe to our video.
That would be so nice.
If you're not subscribed, do that now.
That would be an awesome birthday present. Hit the subscribe button.
And then we'll see you in a couple weeks.
Thanks, guys.